The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned. And we are live! Welcome everybody to Total Tabletop. This is Horsemen of the Apocalypse Season 2. And for some reason we are on the Season 1 overlay. Let's switch that.
No.
Boom! Season 2, not Season 1.
Hi, I'm Erger.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rid.
And this is Episode 4. We're so glad everyone is here. I am your humble Dungeon Master for the evening, DM Steelax. And once again, we have our Season 2 players. Let's go across the board, get some introductions. Let's hear who you are, who you playing, and a fun fact about your character.
All right. I am Brian. I am coming out of Northwest Pennsylvania. I play Junem, the Loxodon Cleric. Fun fact, let's say not so fun fact. I just recently figured out that things back on the homestead are not going very well. So we're going to have some work to do here pretty soon, trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Back at the tribe up north.
Okay. Awesome. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And I'm John, and I play 13, the Ratkin Drunken Master Monk. And fun fact is, I don't have an inspiration. No, but 13 likes drinking some alcohol and kicking some ass. So we'll see how it all goes today.
Perfect. Welcome back.
My name is Matt. I'll be playing Voxel, coming out of BC, Canada. And Voxel's favorite snack is spiders.
I'm Gur, or I'm Shadow. I play Gur, and I am out of 9th and 8th level spells, so I'm feeling very squishy.
Are you out of both?
I used
Did you see what happened?
Magic Missile, 8th level.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, yeah. That was really funny.
It's like a freaking magic machine gun.
Say hello to my little friend.
Awesome. Well, welcome back. And thanks for the follow. We appreciate it. Awesome. So while you guys are watching, you are accruing table tokens, and you guys can use that to play the mini games in the chat, and those get collected. Thanks, Brian. Inspiration for June M. Oh, there you go. That's one way to do it. So those table tokens, once a quarter, we reset, and the top 40 get a VIP badge next to their name. So that's kind of what you guys are competing for that in there. And you guys can cheer bits just like that was there, and that is going to purchase the health potions and the inspiration points above the players. And that goes to help support the channel. But also, you guys, there's a running counter for bits you guys cheer, and that will affect your guys' rank within the guild. And if you guys want to, you can join our Discord. The link is down below where you guys can create NPCs that will be able to be interacted in our worlds with our players. And if you guys want to take it one step further and become a Tier 3 subscriber, we're going to very, very soon be hosting guild games. And you guys can come in as players where all staff are going to DM those games. And you'll get to play those NPCs during one-shots. So it should be a lot of fun. We would love to start getting to play and getting to know you guys more that way. If you guys have missed any episodes, you can check out our YouTube for all the past stuff there. Did I miss anything for those? I think that's pretty much it. We have several shows on the channel. If you guys like what you see, odds are you'll like other things, so don't forget to follow and click the bell to get notified when we go live. But on Sundays, we have Ages Past, and all of the games are going to be at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Tuesdays, we have Season 1 of Horsemen of the Apocalypse. They're like a year and a half, almost 2 years ahead of these guys. Same world, but different storyline. These guys are Season 2. We play on Wednesdays. Coming to the channel now, though, on Saturday evenings is going to be Magic with Dayspoon. So if you guys are into Magic the Gathering, you're going to want to check that out. We would appreciate any support as he is getting it going. So that's going to be moving forward. We are also going to be hopefully bringing world building to the channel soon. We have a bunch of devs who are applying for those positions, and we're going to be building a game completely from scratch. We're going to be building the world, all the lore. We're going to be making our own game system. We're going to be writing a DMG, PHB, Monster Manual modules, lots of fun stuff. If you guys like to world build or game develop, let us know in the Discord, and we can get you going in that process. We are still looking for more people. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's it for all the admin announcements. Let's get into a recap. Brian, what happened last week on episode 3 of season 2 of Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
All right. So, yes, session 3 began with the menagerie, Miss Honey, and a Grand Master from the Revenant, actually, all gossiping about Tavara. So they all learned some interesting information about her, but had to press on to figure out a way to sell off their newly acquired giant queen Terra Hornet, hopefully to the Revenant. Fast forward a little bit to Ivan's speech that night, which was quite the event. There was some solemn words given, there was jubilation, there was adventures, and some overreaching comments from Tavara. So that night, we got our first good night's sleep in Gur's magnificent mansion, which was beautiful, and a couple people got lost. But
one might say magnificent.
Magnificent, yes. Then the morning of year 20, day 4, the menagerie went to the Red Dragon Inn, but found literally no one there for the first time ever. So at this, a hungry Junem went to the kitchen and started cooking breakfast.
Day 3, right? We're on day 3.
That was, I'll check and verify. I thought that was day 4.
Sure. Yeah, that was day 2. I think we're in day 3 right
now. Day 2 for that, and then the next day.
Okay, we'll double check.
Yep, we'll verify for sure. Fair enough. We ended up cooking breakfast. 13 was playing the piano. The other guys were running meals around, kind of basically just running the place until the others got there, which happened soon after. The bartender, very hungover, and Bartho came in and had a little bit of a discussion with the menagerie about the simulator and what the first round of enemies might be. So they went and did their research and then headed over to the simulator and got started. And we entered battle with what turns out, at least what we see, is 4 iron golems, each riding a Remoraz, which is pretty crazy. So currently, we are just starting round 8. We have a Mega Buffed 13. We got a Voxel who just cast Sunbeam after taking a pretty hefty couple of hits. Gur just finished devastating people as wizards do at high level, and Junem is basically getting swarmed right now from what I can tell. So fingers crossed here.
Yep. Yeah, deep into this stage 1 of the simulations. So, what is that noise? Someone's got a plane or something. All right, there we go. So you guys and all the other adventurers who did the oath have been set into the series of tests to see what all of you are made of with the upcoming perils that they anticipate that is going to come to the city, well, into the world actually. So you guys are in the middle of the stage 1, and it has been the Rimarazes with the golems mounted on there. So I think we are starting. You said round 8.
Correct.
Okay, so that's where we are going to pick it up. And I believe the first person in the order of initiative was 13. So you had just stunned the Rimaraz in front of you. Gur had lifted and slammed down all of the opponents who were just down the ramp to the north of you guys. And they were all knocked prone. There's still one golem inside of that wall that you got, the wall of fuckery. Level 9 Wall of Fuckery. If anybody is new, these guys are only on episode 4, but they are level 20. We have a very interesting time travel campaign. So these guys are trying to stretch their level 20 muscles and see what all they have before they're going to go into the rest of how the game is going to be mechanically. All right, so we're going to start with 13, who I believe has a glowing staff, very reminiscent of a lightsaber. We're going to start with you. What would you like to do, 13, as you feel the heat from this simulated area? You guys are used to it now, but to get anyone caught up, they put these headsets on that kind of pulled them into this simulated environment, which will any spells you expend in here will affect your character. You will feel pain, but if you died in here, you were reassured that your character will be safe and you're not going to die in the real world, but I guess we will find out. But yeah, everyone, all the leadership for the town is all watching you guys as you're going through the simulator to evaluate how you guys all do. So you feel the heat of this area. There's patches of lava that have surrounding the areas. You smell the sulfur. So we go to 13. What would you like to do?
All right. Daddy's going to take his staff. He's going to swing around the tip of the staff, like just barely above the ground, and this trail of ash follows it as he flings it through the air.
Okay.
At the Rimaraz.
All right, number 3. That is prone and stunned currently.
He's gonna smack it.
And your smack will make contact. Let's roll some damage.
So 20 points of damage.
Okay.
And then it swings around for a second strike.
All right, 24 will hit.
That's 2 points of fire damage so far.
Yep. So as you're making contact, it will start to burn you, which you are familiar with.
18 more points.
Okay. And the fire damage for you for that
is 6.
Okay.
And then he's going to spend a key point on that one to make it re-save versus the stud.
Okay.
Con save.
Dilly.
DC 19.
Right, and that was a
con save.
Con normal. It was the golems that were having the advantage on this.
Okay.
24.
And then he's going to swing with his hasted action swing. Smacking it again.
Okay.
Monks.
That will hit. Yeah, monks. Level 20 monks at that. Welcome to the table. Thanks for the follows, guys.
20 total points of damage.
Okay.
And another stunning strike.
All right.
Which he does not
He
make.
will fail.
And then I still take 3 more, another 3d6.
We're splitting that still because
Yeah.
of the warding bond, correct?
And that's
Okay.
6.
Okay.
And then 13 is gonna just he's gonna look at Juneb, kind of like shrug his shoulders, say,
You're not
you
looking
should,
so good.
you should probably run. And he runs behind the wall.
All right, with the bonding that you guys have, you guys with each of these strikes that 13's doing, he's definitely chipping into these guys, but it is hurting both of you guys. So you're feeling the burning. So Junem, you're just with each of those blows, you're kind of feeling spots all over your body. You start to feel the reflected magical burning damage, and it's starting to wear on both of you, and you're both looking pretty banged up from it. With that, we are going to go to Golem number 3, who was prone, so he's going to begin his turn, half movement, standing up. So you see him just kind of, his massive metal body just coming back up, grabbing the sword, but he is also blind, so he's going to be trying to figure out exactly where to go. He's going to be feeling around, so we need to determine which direction he is going to move with the 2, so that is going to be north. Alright, so he's going to end up wandering over here. And were we doing saving throws for blindness, or was it a set amount of turns?
I will check Sunbeam.
I think it's a set amount of turns because we have a counter on it. Can you refresh my memory, please?
The
Until
blind
my
from
next
the
turn.
prismatic, the blind from the prismatic wall is a certain amount of turns.
Oh, was it from Prismatic or was it from?
But then there's
Inside the
also
wall
some
is.
blinding from the sunbeam.
Which that was on Rimmeraz 4, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, this guy was from the wall. So how many turns were left for the blindness for that?
For the wall, you are blinded for 1 minute. So if it's been 8 turns, 2 turns left.
Oh, so we're counting down. Okay, so that is down to a 2 now. Okay. All right, and then we're at 19, who was not blinded, but he was prone, so he is going to stand up in the same fashion. And he is going to try to make his way in. So he's going to...
Like how there's a little bit of a bottleneck. Called Remirez number 3.
Yeah, so how are we going to do this? He's very large. So we're actually going to hold his turn for him while we go to... So he's going to be running up at the same time as the Rimmeraz. So this Rimmeraz here, you're going to see, is going to kind of arch up, and his body's going to kind of do like this dolphin jumping out of the water motion as it starts to dive into the ground. And you can see him just very quickly, just all the legs starting to dig away as his mouth is just chomping at the ground, and he is going to burrow as he disappears, leaving a large crater in the ground. And you're going to hear rumbling starting to go underneath the ground. You can kind of hear it coming up behind you, Junem, as he's going that way.
Do I get an attack as he burrows, or is that a different kind of escape?
Yeah, I'll give you an attack of opportunity. Yeah, as he is starting to... It's going to be like your last minute thing as he's underground. Once he's underground, you can't hit him.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll some damage. Thanks for the follows, by the way.
Oh, he
Don't mind
couldn't
if I
move.
do.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
stunned.
he was
stunned.
stunned. That
he was
is
stunned.
right.
Can't
We're
go
going to
anywhere.
backtrack
Oh.
that. Good catch on that. Sorry, I have so many things to track.
Too bad. That was one of my best swings.
Yeah,
Sorry.
for sure.
Sorry.
All right, so we're going to backtrack that. So he's going to be blocking the other golem, actually. So,
Mm,
Yeah,
it's
which
almost
is what
like
I
we
was
set
really
this up
happy
on
about.
purpose.
yeah.
I was stunning him there on purpose.
That's
Exactly.
right. Good catch. Sorry about that. Okay. And he's stunned until your next turn,
The
right?
end of my next turn.
Okay. All right, so then we go to Juju.
Okay.
Dilly
Hey,
dilly.
hey, you
Excellent
two
call.
up there. You gonna be okay?
You will be good. I got a plan.
Oh, you do. Okay, good. You and your plans. I'm just gonna mosey on over here. I will take a swing at the stunned Rimraz with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I feel like I'm double clicking.
Nice.
Ooh, a crit. Let's get some
Yeah,
damage
yeah.
and see if it explodes.
Nice.
No explosions.
No explosions.
Okay, but it is 19 force damage, and he looks like he has seen better days.
And I will reach down and give 13 a little pound. You're fucking killing it over there, 13.
Dang, yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Juneb?
Yeah, I'll give him 70 hit points back.
Oh, there you go. That works.
The heal spell.
Which will almost bring 13 back up to full. Well done. All right, so you make your way through the magical
13
wall.
just hugs Juneb's leg. I'm going back in, coach.
Get back out there, champ.
Amazing. Okay, then we go to the golem that is inside of the wall with you guys. Now he is blind and
Blind. Stunned. You know, he's not doing
All right, the net with a net 2 was what?
He has
he
stun
has
counters,
two
but he
stun
can't actually
counters.
be petrified. That was for the petrification.
Mhm.
Now I don't think he's stunned. We don't have a stunned thing on him. He is blind though.
He's at the penultimate wall, and he has to make 3 saves
That's right.
to get through.
Okay, with you guys entering and making some noise, he is able to hear.
I think he is he still can't move though. Like he is stuck there.
Trying to see if he's aware of you guys in there. Okay.
Oh, it's restrained, not stunned.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's why he couldn't move. On a failed save, the creature is restrained and must make saving throws until the end of its turns, until it successfully succeeds 3 times or fails 3 times, then turns stone, but it can't do that.
All right. So was it at 2 failures currently?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We left off in mid-combat. Thanks for being patient with us. We're trying to get caught up on where everything was, and these guys are like status.
And the saving throw is at
Status
the end of its
horse.
turn.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
And that was a which saving throw? Just we're all caught up.
Con.
Con. All right, and he has advantage on that. All right, so we're gonna go to his saving throw. 11, which is probably under the DC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fails again, but he doesn't turn to stone, unfortunately.
He does.
But that
not.
does mean that I believe the effect is no longer affecting him.
That is what I would guess
Yeah.
as well. Okay.
And then that means next round he goes to the last level of the wall.
Yep.
If he
It'll be a
keeps
wisdom
choosing
saving
to go
throw.
out,
If
Or he
he's-
could choose to stay inside.
Right. Okay, and the blindness.
If we're still on turn 8, 2 more turns.
2 more turns. Okay. So we will add a 2 to that, and we're counting down. Okay. Alrighty. We're getting back in the funk with this. All right. Oh, Golem 4 is prone, so he will take half his movement standing up. And he is also going to be blocked, so with him, he will... Actually... He is going to remount onto his noble steed.
Noble steed.
He's currently prone.
Who is prone, but he's going to be able to get up in his next turn.
Cool.
Which is right now. So he is prone. So he's going to use half his movement to get up, but now he has his rider on him. So... 30 feet. Okay, so... Okay, he's not going to be able to get very far, but he will get up to here.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, him being prone, that really sucked. Okay. Alright, so you see you see him run up and mount onto the Rimraz as he's also standing up, and they start to make their way. You see him, all the little legs kind of crawling, pulling him up there, and it looks like they're heading up towards you guys as his head is kind of fixated at you while it's still moving towards the next ramp up. There's still a little bit of elevation between where they are and where you are. What would you like to do? And remind me, with the castle on you, you had some kind of buff.
Who's that?
On
I think that was the
He's
one
got a
that-
death ward.
Death
Yeah,
ward. That's right. All right, so you have Death ward on top of you. What would you like
Junem
to
does
do?
too, but no icon in case that's a thing.
Sure. Let's get on you. Put the little castle on you, just so we can keep track.
As I see him coming up, I'm just going to go, oh, no, you don't. And I'm going to cast Evard's Black Tentacles in that 20-foot radius right there. Everything within it must make me a dexterity saving throw or be restrained.
Oh my god! All right, so that's 2. All right, let's do the noble steeds first.
I believe that all fails.
Jesus Christ! All right, good job.
So everything that
Stunned,
fails
prone,
takes
restrained.
3d6 damage as the tentacles wrap around and try to crush them.
Okay, and let me do some Iron Golem.
Oh, wow. Really?
That's
7
with
damage.
advantage. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do them in numerical order. So 1 is
They're all failed.
Oh my gosh.
wow.
Everything is restrained.
Ow!
Everything's restrained and takes 7 points of damage.
Oh, wait. Not,
Damn.
how do I make it show you? I'll just... yeah. All right. So for the duration, these creatures... the ground difficult terrain. When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on its dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends. A creature that starts its turn in that area and is already restrained takes 3d6 damage. A creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action, strength or dexterity check, its choice,
To
to
try to
save
get
against
out.
the spell's DC.
Okay.
DC is 17, by the way.
Woo! All right, good job, man. Good. All right, so these start to, you see it kind of as they're coming out of the ground. They almost seem like they're like matrix pixelated as they start to manifest into like what the reality would be here in this plane. They start to wrap up around and just consume everybody here. And you see them starting to pull at it. All the little legs on the Remoraz are just trying to pull out of there.
Dilly dilly.
Anything else that you'd like to do, Gur?
I'm
As
going
you
to
continue to
casually
foil
start-
all my plans.
I'm going to move 30 feet this way to get outside of their range in case they do get out.
Okay.
This, I think, would be a... Let me just double check, but I think it might be a DM's choice. I'm technically casting 2 concentration spells, but I have the feat dual focused.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of each turn where you have 2 spells concentrated, you must make a saving throw DC equal to the number of rounds completed. Would this count as the first round? Or would this count as round 0?
Doesn't it say full rounds?
Yeah, I'll
Oh, not because I have that as well.
You must make a concentration.
Each of the end of each turn where you have, so your turn within it. Yeah, so this would be round 1 of the maintaining.
Okay, and because of Warcaster, I have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Okay, so you have advantage. It's going to be 10 plus the number of rounds. So 11 DC with advantage.
There you go.
You're Gucci.
There we
All right.
That is the end of my turn.
Awesome. Not too shabby. You and your wizard fuckery. All right, we go to Voxel, who was in the whatever the simulated version of a different plane would be. I believe you materialized back, correct?
Yes, I last turn. I materialized back.
Okay.
I cast Sunbeam,
That's right.
and which is a concentration spell, and the concentration lets me basically use my action to do the thing again
Okay.
every turn. So I'm going to use half my movement to stand here and fire my laser right through all of them.
Is it a line? What's
It's
the
a
is a line.
5 foot. It's a 5 foot wide beam.
5? So you can hit all of them right there. Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Well, Hoggadorg, and go for it.
All right. So I'll just click Sunbeam again for the damage. DC 19 save for 25 radiant damage.
Con save. All right, let's start with these guys. Numerical order. So 3, then 4.
One of them takes half damage and isn't blinded. But number 3 is blind again.
Christ.
And he takes 25 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right, which will kill him, actually.
All right. And
So
the
number 3 is dead. Okay.
number 4 only takes 12.
Dilly
And
dilly.
isn't unfortunately.
Okay. Welcome to the table. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of this guy because it is clutter we can just rid ourselves of. All right, now we go to golems. So we got 3 con saves with advantage in numerical order.
They all make them. So they only take 12 damage each.
12. Okay,
All right.
and inputting damage. None of them are blinded, but number 4 is blind. But he's got tremor sense. So, all right. So you did get a kill. How do you want to do it, Voxel?
I think it's just, fairly. I mean, let's see. Yeah, it's basically a laser that just passes right through them, and one of them sort of just reels back in shock and horror, and the other one is already dead.
All right.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to try and basically try and stay on this side of the wall, but sort of back myself into this little corner here. It's probably not going to go well. And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word at, I'm going to say, 6th level on myself.
Okay.
It's going to be
Ouch.
Wow.
8.
No, 19.
What?
You get 19.
Oh, is it? Oh, do you multiply
It's both values.
It's rolling 2 separate sub-dice.
8 for the base,
Oh,
11 for
okay.
the extra.
Right.
Okay, well, that's not quite.
Yeah, that is a
That's
little better.
better.
Yeah. Still not as much as one would want, but better than nothing.
6th level spell slot for.
All right, so that was round 8. We are going now into round
Dilly
9 of this stage 1 of the simulation. Welcome to the table.
Oh, it only rolled one. Okay, never mind.
It rolled the right.
Yeah, no,
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
And we're back at the top, so we go to 13, who ran inside of the walls, and followed by Junem, who gave him a magical hug, healing you back up. There is one golem inside the wall with you guys. The remainder are trying to make their way up, but you hear a blast and a flash of light from the other side from Voxel. 13, what would you like to do? Looks like you're moving out of the wall.
30 goes running back out,
Okay.
and he is going to attack the Remoras.
You dirty rat. All right, go for it.
That'd be a 26.
That will hit.
And that's 23 points of damage, and I'm using one of those Kia points to
Kia?
try to stun his ass.
All right.
Take
Yeah.
4 points of damage.
And you will see that as you damage the Remoraz. Is that how you guys pronounce it, Remoraz, or is it Remoraz?
I'm just pronouncing it the way I heard you pronounce it once.
All right, so it works for me. Remoraz, that's what we're going with. Doesn't matter what it was, that is what it is now. So as the golem is on it and it's the blue flesh of this creature starts to burn you, you can see that the burn is starting to be absorbed with the golem who's riding on him, and it seems like he's getting a little bit of healing from it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
But he does have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Stunned and restrained.
And now his dirty little ass is stunned.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna smack the iron golem in the leg.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Can you reach him?
I can
Sure,
run
why
up
not?
I can
Why
run up
not?
the surface
Run up.
of the walls.
He's 13.
Yeah, you can.
You can do anything.
24,
That will hit.
and that's 16 points of damage. But I'm gonna use one of those other Kia points and try to stun his ass, which is not a magical effect, so he doesn't get advantage on this.
Okay.
But it is a con save, which he has pretty good
He's
con,
pretty good with.
and that does it.
No stun for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and use another one of those Kia points
Okay.
and attack him twice more with some little little
dilly.
fitsties.
All right, let's see how they work. Thanks for follow.
Oh, that's a hit.
All right.
Oh, no radiant damage. Sorry.
Okay.
But he does take 17 points of ballooning damage.
Ballooning is my favorite kind. All right.
And I use one of those Kia points to try to stun him.
Oh, that's advantage. I didn't mean to. 15.
Oh, he is stunned.
Of course he is.
And
Why not?
I'm not going to attack him again with my other
Okay.
flurry of blows. I'm going to go over here and attack this one. And hit him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except it's with a fist instead. And then go ahead and punch that. I'm gonna punch that damage, which is 10 damage, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stun him. So he gotta make a con save.
Who needs like wizards and stuff for battlefield control? All you need is a couple monks.
And he's stunned.
Jesus. All right. Good job.
And
If we
then,
all die, we all become monks.
you know what? I still got a haste action.
There we go. That's
There's two
that's-
more golems over there. Get them too.
You know what? I'm gonna run over here.
How much
I'm gonna
damage do you
go
have
in the
left?
tentacles. I'm gonna have to make my saving throw,
Okay.
which is a DC what?
17 deck save.
Oh, that's not bad.
For a monk, yeah. You're not just walking tiptoe
All right,
on the top
so
of
he's
the
like dodging and weaving around the tentacles. He goes up and smacks this golem with his staff.
All right.
yeah, that's Sean's motivation not to kill our characters is that anyone who dies comes back as a monk.
And it should be with advantage, so I'll just roll a second one just to see if I crit it good. And I don't. But I do 24 points of damage. And guess what? I spent a key point to try to stun him.
All right.
And he is not stunned.
Motherfucker.
And then I run back behind the wall. Did you see that, Juneb?
All I saw was that you just disappeared into the tentacles and then you came back. What'd you do?
It was awesome.
Tell me all about it.
I will later.
On my other free actions. All right. All right. So now we go to golem number Juan, who is
Juan?
restrained. He's not inside that square though.
No, you
dilly.
can. That one, go ahead and ignore the tentacles for.
Okay.
Until he steps into it.
Right.
Yeah.
So what damage was it?
3d6. It was 7. 7 points of
Okay,
damage.
so
You can take that off of him.
7. But he's gonna go through it now, right?
Okay.
So
I didn't see it until I looked at the stream. He was just right outside of it.
Sure.
When I dropped it down, I can't see him on the actual map.
okay.
Yeah, so he's got to make his saving throw,
That's
dex
a-
save as soon as he goes in. But at least he has advantage.
Advantage on it though.
But now he's restrained.
All right, so you see him coming in, swinging the sword, trying to chop him around, but they kind of just wrap him up. So he will get to here, and we'll just go ahead and keep the damage as it was, because I
All
already minus it there. He is going to be Restrando.
Rustronded.
Okay.
And he gets to use his action if he wants to try to run through, basically.
For number 3, the next one.
Mm-hmm. He just has to make a dex save.
Dex save with advantage. All right, come on, give me something. May the goddesses. No! No!
And then he takes 3d6 of
Wow.
damage.
Give me some 3d6. Yep.
Here's some 3d6. That's better.
Poo. All right. Good job.
On the
It
good
is just
part,
bludgeoning damage.
on the good part, all the other ones can't do anything.
Because they are stunned. Yep. All right. So give me. We'll use
So they
that
just-
same
it's
damage
insane.
for those two. So 14. And
You just hear metal creaking
14.
as the tentacles are pulling them down.
Yeah, just the crushing sound. They're just getting pulled closer and closer. All right. So.
That was a lot of key points I used last turn.
Yeah, that was. I believe.
I'm down to 7.
I believe we're back to Junem. All right, so 13 came in, super excited, trying to tell you about what he had done. Apparently, some monk nuking like he always does. What would you like to do, though?
I'm going to grab my holy symbol, look up to the sky, and right pretty much centered on those tentacles, you're going to see those 3 spectral images of the sisters drop.
Beautiful.
As a guardian of faith. And bonus action, I'm going to bring the spiritual weapon over here and attack number 2 golem.
Okay.
Because why not?
Because why not? And that will hit.
All right. 21 force damage.
Nice damage.
Spiritual weapon is pretty beastly right now, man.
Oh, that's max damage, and it's a 4th level.
Yeah, that was nice. Good job.
I hate to say that I don't think physical or magical items can pass through the wall.
Go over it?
Oh, because he is on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could. I mean, it's floating, so I mean, I could have just brought it over. But
It's only a
that's
30-foot tall wall, or 90-foot tall wall?
30 feet.
not 90.
30 feet.
Definitely not 90.
Yeah, 30
Oh,
foot
then
tall
no,
wall.
it's only got 20 feet of movement.
Okay,
Okay.
so is it starting to
sorry.
float its way up and over the wall then? Or are you
Well,
keeping it down?
If that's the case, I'm not going to try and go over. I would just go north and hit something else that's
Okay,
within
let's
range.
go ahead and do that. We'll use the same attack then.
Okay.
Give the 21 back to that guy. And who would you turn it towards?
Probably the Remoraz, if that's the case there.
Okay.
Thanks for that. Sorry.
No,
Sorry
you're
about
fine.
that.
No.
Oh, good call. Yeah, I'm new to the prismatic
We
wall.
Yeah.
we self-police with all this level 20 bullshit.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Prismatic wall is
Yeah.
a weird spell to work around.
It's pretty amazing, though.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
If I had a wish in real life, it would probably be that spell.
Well, actually, you can't use Wish to cast Prismatic Wall because it's
Don't
not
ruin my
spell.
dreams.
Sorry, Sean.
Don't
You
ruin
can
my
try.
dreams, Matt. All right. Was that it for Junem?
I'm gonna
It's an action and bonus action. You can still move.
You got some
yeah,
move,
I'm gonna move down here and stand strong with 13 there.
Okay. All right. Next, we go to the stunned.
Stunned.
That's a dex save for the Guardian of Faith.
For 2. No,
Is that
2.
an automatic fail?
They
That was-
automatically fail.
That was for 2. Yeah. Now we're
Yeah,
going to
because
the
they're
other
stunned.
one.
That's 3d6 or a dexterity save at the beginning of it, or at the end of its turn.
Well,
Oh,
it's
he
stunned,
already
so it
had you
doesn't-
do that.
Oh, okay.
No, he's done. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
But
Guardian
they're
of
both
Faith.
going to fail the...
20 damage if you start your turn there.
Okay.
Radiant damage if it matters.
I'm sure it
Oh,
matters
it
to somebody who
matters.
cares. I don't even care anymore.
He's like, just get this over with and kill them already.
Restrained stun. All right, so he took the damage. All right, then we go to Rem 4,
Who also takes 20 points of damage from the Guardian of Faith.
Well, they're also in the tentacles, too.
Yeah, he did all the damage for all the
Dilly
stuns
dilly.
right away. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Welcome to the table. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah,
All
a lot
right.
follows.
Let's go to Gur, everyone's favorite bugbear wizard, which is probably true because you're the only one. Which would make you everyone's
Ever.
least favorite by default as well. What would you like to do?
Starting in a point of a 60-foot radius that won't hit my allies, I'm going to, yeah, about right there, drop Freezing Sphere. Bam. So I need a Constitution saving throw from all of the enemies behind that line.
So all of them.
To all of them, except for the one in
Except
the
for this
shield.
guy.
Right. All of them.
Half save, take half of that damage. Failed save, take full damage. It's cold damage.
And now you
As
said
a
it-
giant ball of ice envelops the area.
You're like, you have to let it go. Let it go as you blast it over. And you said that was con?
Con, yes.
All right, which they are.
DC 17.
All right, so that's gonna be full damage for the Rem. 33.
I thought you said the Remoraz was immune to cold damage.
I think he is.
Oh, good catch. Immune
Sorry,
to cold
guys,
and
I
fire.
keep making this harder on us.
Someone get some duct tape for Voxel. I'm just joking.
I prefer a clean game.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh no,
definitely.
absolutely.
Agreed. I appreciate you guys helping me out with this. Okay. So we go to the golems. And numerical order once again. Alright, so number 1. Got an 18. What was the DC?
17. So the first
17,
two
pass.
succeed. The last one
So
fails.
take half. 16. Okay.
Unfortunately, almost all my damaging spells are con saves, and these are
Yep.
Yeah.
you guys are good at that.
These are con monsters, yeah.
It's almost like he planned it.
Also a deck save for the last swing from Spectral Alishar.
On which one? Welcome to the table.
The golem that just started. 3 and 2, I think, are in the range.
Oh, they haven't started.
They
yet.
haven't started. This is...
Oh, I thought that's who you're talking about now.
No,
sorry.
this is Gur's turn. We're doing the damage of...
Oh, you're doing the
Gur's- Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped another spell on them.
Oh, yeah, the freezing.
More
spell.
magic.
It's okay, Brian. We'll call on you when it's your
Magic.
turn. I'm just kidding.
If it makes its way around again.
All right, Gur, anything else?
So much to track.
I'm just gonna move a little bit more for safety's sake, and then roll my con save.
Okay. And that was now a 12 for DC.
Yes. 27.
You're Gucci. All right, so a blast of...
Is this
Frozen.
one blind or no?
It is blind and
Yes,
stunned.
he is blind.
All right, in that case, I will move past him with my silence boots.
Okay.
He's stunned too, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
You have nothing to fear.
But fear itself.
Okay, if I send that right through, since it's a 5-foot wide beam, can I get all of them or no? Do I have to make choices here?
That would hit all of... What's the range on it?
60 feet. It's
Yeah.
a 5-foot wide, 60-foot. All right.
But would the wall block it off, though?
It's ranged. It's ranged attacks. I don't think like it doesn't. I can't remember. It does.
I would think if the spiritual weapon couldn't go in and the magic effect couldn't go out. But
I can't imagine why it would be able to go through.
Yeah, Junam dropped it out there, so I would allow casting something out there. But if it originates a casting from inside, it's actually going to stop on the wall.
Okay. In that case, I'll cast it before I move in. And
So you're going to
just
go for the
from
other
here.
guys? Okay. I'll allow
Yeah.
that. Okay.
So everyone except the one in the wall.
Don't worry, we'll get him, Voxel.
There we go. 27 damage, DC 19.
I'm sick of doing con saves. All right, here we go.
Everyone, you get
They're
a
your
con
good
save,
saves.
and you get a con save. And the Remraz takes 27 more damage from the laser beam.
He is looking pretty.
He's not
worn
dead?
out.
laser.
Oh my god.
Okay, and here we go. Numerical order.
Okay. One of
One
them
doesn't make it.
One doesn't make it, and the other
Number
one's
two, number 1 back here doesn't make it.
All right, he's already
want to-
blind.
The other ones go down to 13.
27. Welcome to the table. A lot of flowers tonight. All right, and he takes half damage and not blind. Okay.
Now I would cast another healing word, but I don't want to spend another 7th level spell slot for 19 hit points. So
Yeah, I would agree.
Can I give them one of my spell slots?
That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Good try though.
unfortunately, I don't have any other bonus action spells. I don't think so. I will pass the turn.
Okay. All right, and we are beginning round 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So 13 is gonna run out.
Hold on.
Oh,
1 second.
more stuff is happening.
More stuff is happening.
Oh, shit.
All right, Gur.
Shit.
You feel a little trembling under your feet, and an
Feel the
explosion
earth move
of
under
dirt
my
is
feet.
going to come out as the ones who are laying in wait are going to explode in front of you.
I cast Kill Monster.
At 10th level.
Kill.
All right, and over by the other spawn, you are going to see another group as
I was
well.
afraid of this.
So they are going to be popping out from there. So let me...
Also, Ventus says red would prevent the non-magical range and orange would prevent the magical range for the wall.
Well, thank you, thank you.
You lost me there. Go back
In Prismatic Wall, there's 7 different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red would prevent non-magical, and the orange would prevent the range the range magical and the range non-magical.
So we ruled the beam stopping correctly?
Yes. Unless somebody managed to break one of the 7 layers, then it would stop everything range.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Thanks, man. All right. So they are in the initiative, but still 13 is higher. So we do go to 13, but there are new enemies, which you probably would not be aware of since you are behind the wall.
Help!
And they're kind of where they are is not where you would.
Yeah,
see.
he's not going to notice until he comes running out.
Yeah. So you would notice group 6 if you ran out, but 5 would still be up around the corner, out of your line of sight. So you wouldn't see them.
All right. So 13 is going to run to here, and he's going to use 15 feet of movement to get to there, and then he's going to be like, "Oh hell, I gotta help, girl." And then 25, 35,
Welcome table.
45, 50, and he's gonna smack this Ramoraz right there.
Okay.
With his quarterstaff. 25 to hit.
That will hit. And I'm just gonna take a guess.
24
gonna spend
points
a
of damage.
key point to try to
And
do
I'm
stunning
gonna-
strike?
I'm gonna try to stun strike him.
Oh my goodness! I never saw it coming. Who would have thought? All right, let's get a con save, you motherfucker. All right,
All right, I'm gonna swing at him again with my quarterstaff.
Should I just do the con check now?
Yes, yes, you should.
Oh, we need some damage for you though. So
As he
that's
takes
from the
another
first
22
hit.
points of damage.
There is the second hit, and here is the con save for the next attack. Come on, baby. I believe. I believe.
Oh,
I don't.
he cannot fly.
Oh no.
All right, and then he's going to. So that's 50 feet of movement, and then 60, and he's on his haste action now. So he's going to come over here, and that's 5 feet from his haste action, and he's going to swing his quarterstaff
Okay.
at this one and hit it,
Damn you, John.
and he's going to do 23 points of damage.
Amazing. Okay.
And he's gotta spend a key point to try to stun it. And he does it!
Ah!
He looks at Gur and he says, "Oh, this is gonna suck."
All right, and that was the next burning.
And then he's going to 15,
Have you been tracking all that, you and Junem, for the burning?
25, yeah.
Okay.
25, 35, 45, 55, 60. Woo!
How's your movement, man? That's insane.
What?
He's got a total of 120 movement right now.
All right, was that number 5 Rem? Was he stunned?
The only one
was
that's
not.
currently stunned is number 6.
6. That's right. Okay.
And now they're all unstunned except for number 6.
Okay. So, because the end of your turn. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And but that is including number 2 as well, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Number 2's got a last layer of a wall to go through to get out.
If he
Or
goes out.
6 layers of wall to get back in.
Is he literally stuck in the 1-inch thick wall?
Dilly dilly.
to actually get out of it though? Like towards? Holy crap, man!
Yeah, that is insane.
Holy crap!
Yeah, so he's either got one wall to get out or 6 to get back in.
Welcome to the table. Thanks for follow. All right, so we go up to numero uno, who is blind and restrained. So we didn't tick down the 1 turn left after the last turn. So he is going to be no longer blind, I believe.
And he starts with a deck save.
Okay. With advantage. 18?
Mm-hmm.
What was the DC on that?
I believe it's a
would
19.
be a 19.
That's
So
right.
that's the last 20 damage given. So that will basically all 3 of the sisters have made their attack and they will dissipate.
Okay.
And then he has to do another deck save
For the
for the tentacles.
restrained. Okay.
I mean, he
that's
has to
a
use
fail.
his action to do that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has to use
Yep.
his action to do that.
Yep.
And it's also 11 points of damage.
Beautiful. Good job. Okay. So we'll use those same numbers for damage for the other ones
Go
once we
team.
get them.
I feel like
Gotcha.
that was slightly sarcastic.
All right, so we go to number 3. So we'll do the 2 dex saves with advantage. First one is for the sisters.
No, the sisters are gone.
Oh, so it's only 3
They-
total, not 3.
60
total.
total damage.
Got you. Okay, so we'll use the
Yeah.
first roll because it was the first roll for the thing.
Tentacles.
And it's
takes
going to
12 damage,
end his
11.
turn. 11 damage. Nice, and he's still restrained. Holy moly. All right, that is that for them. We go to Junem.
Okay, so this number 4 Remoraz is still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. Not very much left in him. He looks pretty battered and bruised.
Well, we will take our last swing with that casting of spiritual weapon
Dilly dilly.
Thanks for the follow.
with a 23 to hit.
That will hit. Let's get some damage. This might be enough, I believe.
No,
No, it's not enough.
15.
Not
Oh!
enough. So close.
Well, that's a full 10 rounds with that bad boy, so I
You got your money's worth out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Too bad you
definitely
didn't get
got
the
my
kill.
work out of there. And
That's the first time I've
guess
seen
I
a
should
spiritual weapon get completely used in combat.
yeah, seriously. I will walk up here. We've been putting a beating on this thing, but
He's still up.
yeah, let's hopefully we can end that soon.
Homes are tough.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. 18 to hit. Actually,
+2 because I'm there. but-
Yep. So that'll be 20, which will be
plus
enough.
2. Is he stunned or anything else too? I still got D4.
No, he's no longer
He's
blind.
blind.
That will be gone
Okay.
on this turn. Yeah. So
Okay.
You still hit.
Word. So we've got 11 bludgeoning and 7 psychic damage.
but let's see. He is.
It's all magical weapon, if it matters.
Your regular weapon is magical? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it is. Yeah, duh.
Yeah, it's a +3.
Yeah, we talked about. Okay. Okay, so 18. Okay. Anything else?
Bonus action, and I'll stay. I'll stay here. Yeah, we're good. Actually, I might swing around here a little bit
Okay.
to stay in his range, but kind of interpose myself between
You and Voxel.
Voxel and the Golem.
Good positioning.
Appreciate it.
All right, well done. Okay, we go to pairing number 5 up top that came up onto Gur.
If I could see him, he could see me.
Hostage rule of adventuring number 14.
Oh no, I can't see you either, can I?
Nope.
Dilly dilly.
Ruh-roh.
All right,
Uh-huh.
so let's go for the Rem.
Don't worry. I have a plan.
Oh,
You?
God.
You did say you had a plan.
I do.
Okay, so we go in for the bite.
Plan is to stick his legs between his head between his
Ooh.
legs and
19 will hit.
That will pass. So you take 53 piercing and 15 fire damage as this monstrous just bites down and
I play dead.
Oh my gosh.
So you are also grappled, and it's going to be an escape DC of 17.
Oh no, don't worry.
Until the grapple ends, you are restrained.
Thankfully, that doesn't stop you from casting spells. Otherwise, I'd be a dead kitty.
All right. And okay, that will take place on the next one. Okay, with you being
So
restrained.
does that all your concentration too, huh?
Yeah,
I would have to roll another con check.
Yep.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and get that from you.
Can you beat a con check for your 68 points of damage?
That depends. That's 30, right?
34.
I have advantage. Let's see if I get a nat 20.
Come on. Oh,
That's a negative.
Oh, that's a dexterity. Here's the other con. No.
Oh,
All
Both
right.
spells
I'm no
drop.
longer hasted. And I
And
basically
Not only
set
that-
tentacles
that
are
for a
gone.
round.
The grapple is gone, right?
The restrained. Yeah, that is
Restrained.
gone as well.
Oh, that's what I meant. Restrained. The vines, essentially, right?
Yes.
Okay. How's that plan coming, Shadow?
Good, actually. I have
Okay.
a question. Can I cast
Good.
a bonus action spell and a regular action spell on my turn? That's a thing, right?
Only
No.
No.
only if one of them's a cantrip.
Yeah, cantrip only for the bonus side.
Either one.
Well, no, for
Dilly dilly.
you can cast a bonus action spell and a full action spell on the same turn.
As long
but
as
one of
the
them has
cantrip.
to be a cantrip. Yes,
Gotcha.
you can. If you have haste, you can cast 2 full action spells that are leveled, but you don't have haste.
He doesn't have haste.
Exactly.
Oh, wait! Cancel that. You still have haste, and you still have that. I have focus concentration beginning at 10th level while you are concentrate. Oh, never mind. That's a conjuration spell.
Yeah, fuck your plan.
Uh,
All right, where was I? Ah, yes, the
However,
gun.
Black Tentacles is a conjuration spell, so it is still up.
All right, so he pulls out his mighty sword and just goes for 2 sword attacks. Let's see how they do.
30 and a 31.
All right.
Oh wait, do they have advantage?
He is grappled.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you're gonna take 60 slashing damage, bringing you down to 24 health.
The tentacles are still up.
Yeah. Because of his conjuration feature.
Yep.
Okay.
There's a square for you.
Somewhere in here. I think I was there. I don't remember exactly. Right there, maybe. Sounds good. So they're still restrained then?
Yes, that one didn't go down.
Barnacles. All right. Should remedy that. I was really. Your plan is somewhat successful then. I shall concede to you slightly. Good job. All right, now we go to. You didn't take your damage, my good sir.
Me?
Yes, you. The 2 sword attacks.
Oh, no, I did not. Sorry, I was yelling about conjuration.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Minus 23 and 27.
All right, now we go to numero dos, who's somewhat inside the wall. All right, so which wall was it that blocks the magical passing through? Which color was it?
It was...
Magical attacks is orange,
Yes.
Which
but you have to
he's-
destroy them in order.
Yeah,
So
you have to
he's-
destroy them to
he's-
get past them.
But he's past orange, correct?
The
Yes.
last one he has left is purple. I would say that depends on how you are saying he's passing through it, if it's his whole
Yeah,
body
so
or
if we're
not.
doing them in color sequence, I'm trying to see if he could do something through this side, which he's past that one, which would block it, so he can't. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to get him out of it, actually. So he's going to try to continue passing through the wall.
I need
So,
a wisdom save.
I believe he's on the
Dilly
last,
dilly.
the last one. Wisdom with advantage. Come on,
DC
baby.
17.
And he fails.
All right, so
Womp womp.
on the last one, the creature is blinded. Must make a saving throw at the start of its next turn. A successful saving throw.
On
ends
your
it-
next turn, not
Yeah,
its next turn.
Oh, on my next turn.
Yes.
A fail, it is transferred to another plane of existence.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
You have advantage. I think you can do it.
I'm not worried about it. All right.
Uh,
Group 6. The Rem is stunned.
No, restrained.
No, it was stunned from you, right?
No. Oh, yeah, number 6, yes.
Yeah, number 6. So Gillem's going to hop off his stunned steed. He's going to move down.
Bye, Gur.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from you, Gur, please? He would have actually gone here.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. All right,
Take
so you're going to
half
take
damage.
half. Yep.
Since he's in the Remoraz, oh no, the Remoraz is immune to fire anyway.
All right, so we need 10d8 damage. Which I'm
How much
going to have
health
to
does he have
do.
left?
Can somebody do that for me? Because I'm working on something else. So this will be fire damage. And...
That'll be 37.
Ouch.
well, Gur goes unconscious, but then comes back to life with 1 hit point.
Okay,
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead.
Pretends to be dead, though.
Now the tentacles are probably gone.
Okay,
Yes,
so
now the
we get
tentacles
rid
are
of that.
gone.
Go ahead and go down to 1 HP.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna move this over because you might cast again. I don't know. No, I'm just gonna.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, actually, maybe, yeah.
Okay, so let's drop those.
Thank goodness Prismatic
Wait,
Wall
wait, wait.
isn't-
37? Was
Yeah.
that the total? I am still up because I take half.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Dilly dilly.
Why did I just delete it?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Shit.
We don't need the green square. It's okay.
All right, so half at 37.
Oh my
I
god.
have 17 HP left. Sorry.
Okay, so we
forgot
still
about
put
that.
the. We still have the death ward on you then.
Yes.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Hey,
The plan lives on.
hey guys, where's Gur at?
Oh yeah, he's up there with a whole bunch of bad guys. I don't think he's gonna make it.
think
As,
That was fire damage.
as an aside, Death Ward actually prevents you from hitting 0, so you don't actually go down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That means I wouldn't lose my spell either.
Exactly.
Nice.
Okay.
That is important.
Especially considering your situation right now.
He's
Yeah.
stunned.
There's the text if it helps. Yeah.
First time the target would drop to 0, as a result of taking damage. It instead drops to 1 instead, so he would not go down. Okay. Okay, so now we go to Rem number 4.
It's interesting that a 4th level spell can stop Power Word Kill.
Who is restrained. So we need a dex save.
Oops.
And
He doesn't make it.
He doesn't make it. He takes some additional damage, I believe,
3d6.
3d6.
which will kill him, no matter what it rolls.
Yay!
Nice.
Was that close with the last?
He had 2 health. He had 2 health. Alright, so we rid him. And I'm actually gonna move them so they're not in the way. Okay. Okay. Be gone with you. So let's go ahead and take him out of the thing. Alright, so now we go to Golem 4, who is restrained as well. So we need a advantage dexterity saving throw, see if he can get out of this vinage. DC was
17.
17.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna get out. All right. Yay! But that was his action to try to get out.
Yeah.
But so he can move, but he cannot dash.
He should come in the air.
How about no?
How about no?
You Dutch bastard. We got 30. All right, so he'll make it to there.
I'm pretending to be dead. He doesn't see me.
They're all like, if we can't get to those other guys, we're just gonna beat the shit out of this one.
Okay, so that was his turn. Where is these other guys? I need to expand my thing real quick. Just make sure I didn't forget anybody. That is, he's down there, and he's down there. Okay, we are good. All right, we will go to Gur.
Oh, thank God. If I'm literally shooting down its throat, can I get advantage?
What? Advantage? Why would you? What?
Advantage to hit?
No.
I think you actually have disadvantage to hit while you're
Yeah, if you're trying to
restrained.
use. Yeah,
I was just trying to Eldritch Blast down its throat, but
I
if
get
that's
what
how
you're
we're going to play it, I'm
Yeah,
going to
you're-
Misty Step out of there.
Okay.
That's how we're gonna play it.
If we're gonna play it by the rules.
Yeah.
Who
I
uses
Misty
the
Step
rules?
30 feet out of there, bleeding, covered in burns, right
Okay.
next to Voxel.
Holy shit, Gur! What the hell happened up there?
It was not good. Then I shoot at the one golem that's here.
Okay, beautiful.
Right,
Oh,
here's
he
one.
actually
Was that your
before he
plan?
has to make his save at the start of Gur's turn.
That is true.
So you might as well make
Otherwise,
that
he might
save
not
first.
even
You
Be
might
there.
not. Yep, might not be able to do that.
Might not be able to get that crit fail.
Dilly dilly.
Here we go.
Welcome to the table, everyone. Thanks for all the follows, guys.
Yeah.
It's like people are coming in, following us, and then leaving.
All right,
Stay
one
a
last-
while and listen.
Pull
One
up a
last
chair.
wisdom. One last wisdom saving throw for that poor golem that's been stuck there since the start of this fight.
Is that what we're waiting on? We're
Yeah,
waiting on
we're
me.
waiting on your.
I thought
save.
we were waiting on Shadow. I apologize.
I rolled a nat 1 on my first Eldritch Blast, so that's the end of my turn. I just need you to
Although
roll the
maybe
save.
not. Oh,
Oh.
it's gone.
Yeah, you never actually did it.
Oof.
Okay. I still can't shoot outside of this place.
Yeah.
Well,
I
your
already
turn,
where
used
did he
a-
go?
a
your
spell.
turn is over with a crit fail.
Yeah.
I never actually shot at it.
Yeah, because it's at the
wasn't
start
here.
of his turn.
Yeah, does it actually disappear to another plane of existence?
Or does it just glitch out?
That's what the saving throw was for.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
to
that-
transport
that's
to
what
another
management of
realm.
So he
Right.
failed. We'll go ahead and. Yeah, we'll get rid of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I never shot at it, technically.
Okay.
Is my turn still over?
Well, if you didn't do the blast, no, you would still have time. Yep.
I'm going to drink my potion then, the one that's above my head.
Okay. Awesome. Viewer purchased. Nice.
Is that
That's going to
3?
be the maximum potion, which
Ooh.
is that superior? What's the top one? I think it's superior.
spear?
5e.
10d4 plus 10 or something crazy.
Supreme is 10d4 plus 20.
Yes.
10d4 plus 20.
Supreme is top.
That's
Yep.
60.
Damn.
So 60
Holy
HP.
shit.
Perfect. Lovely. Thank you. Oh. I am
this
now back
might-
up to 77.
And then, of course, Ventus says refill it.
Dilly dilly.
All right.
Thanks, Ventus.
I bleed a little bit on Voxel.
Okay.
That's good.
So I think we're doing pretty good here, guys.
Why would you
Bleed,
bleed on me?
bleed.
Okay.
I have enough blood on these clothes.
All
Wait, is the-
right. Now we go to Voxel. Go ahead and do your turn, and then we'll take our first break for the night.
Woo.
Wait, if this is a digital world, does that mean that the blood stains are actually going to get out of his clothes?
Probably, yeah.
Sweet. All right.
Magic for that.
What else is the point of magic? He's
Use
going to
some
move.
digital magic.
Those are digital monsters. We should probably come up with something shorter for that. Digimon.
That'll
And-
that'll never catch on.
Okay.
Copyright.
Digimon.
I'm just gonna sunbeam those two over there.
Kameha.
Okay.
If you shrink
So they
one
get
enough,
to
would it be a
roll.
pocket monster?
They get to roll a con saves. Or be blinded. As well as restrained. Oh, and that's 2 failures. They take 21 more damage, and they're both blind. And then I'm going to hop back inside the wall.
Okay.
Back to safety.
And I'm actually going to drink my potion as a bonus action. So I'm going to roll 10d4 plus 20. Oh, no.
Just sort of clink my empty bottle with you when you come back.
There you go.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much for the health potions.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
All right. As you blast and then run away, you cheers it, and we are going to go on our first break. And when we come back, we will do a table token giveaway. Thanks everybody for sticking with us. We are not done playing. I gotta grab some food. I haven't eaten anything today, so I probably can scarf it down before we come to break, but it might extend a little bit because I do need to get some food. I'm starting to shake, but we will come back as soon as possible and give away
Dilly
some
dilly.
Cheers.
BRB.
Cheers.
My name is Junem. I have become the protector and leader of the adventuring group known as the Menagerie. Odd things have been happening since Lundra disappeared. The tides fell out of order during the first eclipse, and the females of my tribe have since become ill. Being from a nomadic coastal tribe, this is very concerning. That is what led me to seek out the kindness, wisdom, and strength in the unity of the sisters. I reached Kelna shortly after it had been scorched by the Revenant, and it was then that I knew the full extent of my destiny. I seek the knowledge to allow my tribe to survive and flourish. I seek answers to the goddess's disappearance, and I seek to restore the unity of the sisters, to prevent the devastation of these horsemen from ever happening again.
Hey yo, 13 here, Ambassador for Unity and Honey. First thing I recall is waking in the Temple of the Unities. There, I learned and I studied all about Alundra. And let me tell you what, her ways, they was rad. But so few people would listen to the words, this really started to get me down. This is where I finds out I fights better with a buzz. Yeah, I'm a monk, what of it? My love is honey, and my soul is unity. Some of yous call me a dirty rat, and yous know who I'm talking about. So after years of preaching the unity, it's not until now that yous come to my door asking me for help. Well, this may be the miracle opening I was looking for. Let's go. Hey, anybody see my pants?
My name is Voxel, a half-elven tabaxi from the southern plains. I grew up amongst the Order, and as a child, I was bullied by my peers, though the kindness shown to me by a scant few, including Alundra, kept me there. Her words of kindness have kept me strong through trial and tribulation. When she and the goddesses disappeared, so did I. I had few reasons left to stay. I learned my trade at the Bard's College, and from there I have traveled the continent according to my conscience, helping those who need it, and finding adventure where I can. I seek to help the poor and the downtrodden, and though I have little love for the temple's current leadership, in these dark times I preach the words of Savadine: compassion, kindness, and perhaps even unity.
When I was young, and still unsure whether my name was Gur or if there was just the noise my father made to call for me, a woman named Alundra visited my village, and the sheer variety and potential I saw in her magic made it so my course was clear from a fairly young age. I vowed to learn magic to better the world around me, moved to the city of Laywell as a crafter shortly after, and set about learning from any who would teach me, though not many would, as the Revenant guarded their magic with a zeal. While many found me to be dependable solver to many of their troubles, it wasn't long until I hit a wall in my studies, so I took it upon myself to explore the land and seek knowledge where I could, leaving the city of Waylow behind. In my travels, I helped those I could, but to me it never seemed to be enough. There were always more things attacking, people needing saving, but I cannot allow myself to wallow in this. I must rise up and end this once and for all. Someone or something must be behind the horsemen, and I will find them.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned. I got my sandwiches made. Alright, we are back. Thanks everybody for sticking with us. We got some table tokens to give away, and last night we promised that tonight we would increase the amount. So can somebody let them know what these table tokens are used for as I open up the raffle?
Table tokens are used for the in-chat minigames. For example, there's a few different ones. There's slots, there's a heist one, there's a duel, and the top 40 and the people with the most table tokens at the end of the month get sort of VIP status on the channel.
Awesome. Alright, so it is open. You guys can enter. It is free. It's ! raffle. We'll get you in there. If you guys are subscribers to the channel, it will give you 2 tokens as well. We're going to give away 200 points for this one, as promised last night. So we'll go ahead and leave that to run for a second, and if you guys can help me to remember to actually close it, come back and close it instead of leaving it open all day. All right. Forgive me for eating. I have to eat or I'm going to pass out. All right, so Voxel finished his turn. We go now to 13.
13 is still stunned from the after effects of his haste wearing off.
Okay.
So he just stands there and looks pretty.
It's only fair that you get stunned a little bit from all the stunning you did on my side.
That's fair.
All right. So we go to Golem number 1, and we said the vines are still up, right?
Yeah.
All right.
The vines are still up.
All right. We need to get dexterity saving throw with with excuse me, advantage.
Fail.
All right. Give me some damage.
10.
All right. How do you want to do it?
Shit. The tentacles are just reaching up, ripping metal off of them, tearing them apart as it slowly drags them into the ground, crushing them.
Awesome. He just kind of obliterates until like the matrixy symbols, and it just disappears and back into the simulation. All right. Nice. He only had 9 hit points left.
Nice.
All right. So he is Gonzo. Next we go to Golem number 3. Same thing. He luckily has a bit more health though.
Is it a dex save?
For the tentacles?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
because they actually have disadvantage to dex saving throws.
Do they?
Yeah, because they're restrained.
I think the golems have advantage on
Oh, yeah,
all
but like
magical things.
exactly. But
So I think it would just be a
normal.
neutral
John,
roll.
you're muted by the way.
But at the beginning of their turn, they are unrestrained, and then they
Not
can
for
choose.
the.
They can choose to go through it using their action, and if they fail, they get restrained.
No, that they
Dilly
can use their
dilly.
action to become unrestrained.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They are restrained until they use an action to break the restraint.
So it would not be an advantage.
Yeah.
Would just be a normal roll.
Okay. Well, he got a 0, so.
That's
Yeah.
There you go.
fail both ways, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's a fail no matter what.
Do you want to re-roll or just use the 10?
Oh no, I wanted you to choose the 10.
Fair enough.
I think he was just stating it so that we knew it for future reference.
Yeah.
All right. We got Junem.
All right, so where's all these bad boys you were talking about?
Up there.
Oh yeah, you guys are all inside the wall now.
Oh, there they are.
There's 4 of them. Be careful. They tried to eat me
That's not very nice.
and then set me on fire and then stabbed me.
Okay.
As an
Very
aside,
bad 6 seconds.
though, for next time, Sean, you can also use a strength check.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They can power their way through it.
But that would be not an advantage. Let's just see what he would have got, just for funsies.
That would have passed.
Okay.
Although, no, it would have. I think it would have had. Yeah, no, it,
It would
would have
add
had
advantage.
because it's only disadvantage on dexterity. Sorry, my mistake. It's a dexterity check, not a saving throw.
Okay, there we go.
So ignore everything I've said for the last 2 minutes.
Duly noted.
On
24
number
will
3,
stop.
we're gonna do a Sacred Flame, DC 19 Dex.
Okay.
With flame.
Sacred flame.
So he normally gets advantage. Is he bumped down to normal because he's restrained?
It's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of dex.
Yes.
Aha! Something I said was relevant.
All right. So we got 20 radiant damage
Beautiful.
for number 3.
Junem,
And then I'm
you're doing
doing
very
a-
well this combat.
I'm doing a 6th level spiritual weapon up on the top, so we're gonna hopefully.
Oh,
some
and
more.
it's back. All right.
It's a little bit bigger this time.
Dilly dilly.
And we'll go ahead and put a counter on it. Just so it's easier to keep track. How many turns did we say? They get 10, right?
10 rounds. Yeah.
All right. So
If this lasts another 10 rounds, holy shit.
How many?
I don't know, but we'll just get.
What
Yeah,
round
no
are we
doubt.
up to?
I think we're on 10, right? Or no, this is 11 now.
This is 11.
This is 11 now.
Okay, just making sure because I only get Sunbeam until the end of round 17.
I had to look it up. The holy weapon lasts for an hour, so hopefully we're good on that.
Well, my wall still has 89 turns left.
25 for the spiritual weapon.
Ventus, if you can keep track of the wall turns for us, that'd be
Track
great.
Yeah,
There we go.
Good.
This will be the world's longest combat. All right. Anything else you know?
Does the 25 hit for the spiritual weapon?
Of course. Yeah.
Right. 19 force on number 4 here.
Okay. Beautiful.
And go ahead and close the
then
raffle.
Oh, thank you. Man, you guys are just totally... I'm gonna let you guys run this tonight. I love it. All right, close entries.
That's it for me.
Pick winner. Ryan wins!
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Fix.
And it's not fixed, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give
Let's
it
see.
13.
So how about we go to Tali Tonka?
Okay.
I like that.
How do we spell that? T-A?
In chat, right there.
TOLLYTONK.
All right.
Congrats! Now spend it on me, please. Actually, no, I'm all.
No, we changed that. Yeah, no longer in that.
Yeah.
Tall. How many points do they have? Because I don't see them on the list. Are they brand new to the channel?
Probably.
We gotta figure out how to get past that.
Yeah. So we can't add points to people who don't have at least 1 point.
They have 14.
All right.
Why is it not? No user in the list. Oh, Chris.
Yeah, we'll get it there.
Next. How many points did you say they have?
14.
What
We have
is
so many
that, Bodge?
people. I'm searching by points. All right. Next page, next page, next page. I'm on page 47. I'm making my way. So we're at 14 points. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're going to have to come up with a more efficient way of doing
Jeff.
this. Tolly Tucker. I found it! I found it!
Yeah.
All right, 14. because you're bearing with us, we'll just give you 500. Fuck it. 5,
Solid.
14. Enjoy the points.
Gamble it away.
Yeah, and lose it all in 10 seconds. All right. Sorry about the
Happened before.
Thanks for a reminder. We are coming back. Junem's turn is over.
Just finished.
Oh, perfect. Okay, now we go to...
They should all walk through the wall.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Everybody
the
make
first
faces.
one is the teleport wall.
All right, so now we are going to number 5.
Hey, they won their gamble.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's how you start getting ahead.
Solid.
Look out, Ventus. He's coming for you. All right. So for them, we'll do this. That one is dead. Or in another alternate reality, which is dead, I guess, for our simulation anyway.
There's just this poor cow in the middle of a field with a golem spawned in front of it.
I still think I might like the mansion better than the wall.
Okay.
It's a lower level spell. I can do both.
This one is
Make the mansion inside the prismatic wall.
no longer
Give me a minute and I
stunned.
can.
We got time.
We got 10 rounds, right?
Okay. I am moving stuff. Bear with me.
No
How does that work within the simulator?
It would be a simulated mansion.
Would our conscience be in the mansion?
That depends on how the magic actually works. Are they simulating our magic? Because then it would just be a simulated mansion.
Could we just get a full rest, come back out, and then finish the guys off later?
The mansion
with
lasts for
another
24
prismatic
hours,
wall?
So yes, we could.
All right.
I think we're onto something here, guys.
All right. So we finally got to this one. He is going to
Wisdom saving throw,
try
please.
to make his way through the gauntlet.
A failed save for this one. The creature is blinded.
And then if they fail again next turn, they teleport to another plane of existence.
It only takes 2?
Yep.
Yeah, because he comes back
coming
through it in
through.
reverse.
Yeah.
Oh, but he makes it.
meets.
All right.
Next one is the binding one.
Is that wisdom on those two?
No, that is a con. I gotta look backwards now.
Let's go.
Wait, no, sorry. They are all the first one's all.
It's backwards now, so it goes from violet.
It's dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Oh, that's a 13. Won't do it.
That is a fail. The creature is restrained and must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turn. 3 times success, it is unfrozen. 3 times fails, it is turned to stone, but cannot be turned.
But basically,
we'll use that
it's stuck
previous
for 3 turns either way.
Unless it gets a nat 20.
Yeah.
Or a nat 1.
But he gets a save at the end of his turn right now.
Well, I'll use the con roll I already rolled since it was his turn anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he has 1 success.
Okay. Next, we got a girl. These
Woo!
walls have
All
been
right.
very beneficial.
Yes, they have. All right.
Which layer? What was the color for the layer that blocks the passing through magic? That was red.
Oh, Ventus would know. Ventus, if you
Orange.
could go ahead and draw
Orange?
orange. Orange. Okay.
Okay. So it's the second to last layer. Ah. Okay.
I'm gonna look over to the rest of my team and be like, "Do we want legitimately? Do we want the mansion or something similar, or do we just want to try and wreck these things as quickly as possible?"
Let's
Just
wreck
keep
these
fighting.
things. Who said anything about a mansion? Why are we doing the mansion now? What?
I like the idea. I could use a nap.
I would have killed these
Food.
things.
There's food in there.
Look at how much.
That's not the spirit of the competition.
Look at how much fake blood is on my fake clothes in this
Wait a
fake
second.
world.
Are they watching us right now?
Yeah.
I flipped them off.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Fuck the crowd. No.
He didn't mean that. We're good.
How tall are these things right here? This wall.
Junem's gonna buff up a little bit after realizing that somebody's watching him.
Out of play.
Out of play. Oh, okay, never mind.
Hex
that's
the
out of
fall.
play. I'm just going to come over here where I might not get hit as easily. And I am going to 7th level magic missile. Oh wait, that's not 7th level.
You can't.
You
'Cause
can't.
He's on the
It'll
other side of the
block
wall.
Yeah.
Can you send him?
Block
Can you send him over the wall?
No, I can't. It's pretty a straight line in between you and the enemy.
Oh, you can't even make some flair with those bad boys?
No.
It's not wanted. Curve the bullets.
Can't curve bullets.
Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Misty, step up, and then there's shoot down.
No. I'm going to come over here to my friend and reactivate haste.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Nice.
How many Misty steps does he get? Jesus.
He gets
I
unlimited.
can do it every single turn.
What?
One of my mastery spells.
Oh, gee. Oh, Master using unlimited?
Good
Oh,
call.
I thought you would only had like 3 or 4 a day.
To
No.
be the master of Misty Step.
And it's also only a level 2 spell, so I could use it at higher levels as well. So I'm gonna haste the monk again, and then I still had 5 feet, so I'll step back over here and call it the end of my turn for now.
All right, then we go to Voxel.
Okay.
This is turn 12 we're in currently, right?
Yes.
Okay.
After Voxel's turn.
Right.
Mhm.
This is. I don't
Since
think.
Voxel's last, I'm just gonna drop a thing on there just for a counter. So we'll go.
Another one pulls out of the ground. Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Entering round 12 after this.
I am
This is round
going
12 after
to.
this, or this is 12.
It should be round 12 after this one, I think.
Okay.
13 next is
Okay, I'm going
13.
to.
We're about to hit round 13.
Yeah, I can't
Holy
wait.
That's where he's gonna
round
kill
we win
everybody. Yeah.
That's exciting. Now we got Voxel doing something.
I'm going to come over here and cast my sunbeam again.
Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought?
Okay.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? That's decent damage. That's one of them doesn't save.
Dilly dilly.
Number 4 doesn't save.
Welcome to the table.
So 3 takes 16, is not blinded.
Yeah.
4 is blinded and takes 32.
3 is actually dead.
Nice.
All right, Voxel.
And 4 was 16 damage?
No, 4 takes 32.
Yeah. And is blinded.
3 took 16, so.
Okay, yeah, he's still dead.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, and
I had
then
a
he's
flip
going
flop,
to
but
move.
yeah, he's still dead anyway.
He's going to move back inside.
Okay.
What's the little thing on my head there?
That's the turn counter. Since you're last, so now we're going into round
Okay.
12.
Okay, I see.
You're
You're just using me
yeah,
for
I'm
my
using
token?
I'm using your body for my pleasure. All right, 13. We go back to you. Who you are now hasted.
Then he looks around. He's like, "Oh, this is great!" And he gonna go smack the Iron Golem.
Okay.
He's going to have such a crash after this.
That's a hit. We got an exploding 8, and that's it.
We got
So
some cheers. Since I have to actually go use a notification, give 13 inspiration point for preparation of his 13th round.
Nice.
Amazing.
Awesome.
So I do a total of 39 points of damage with that hit.
And that will kill him. How do you want to do it?
So 30 thrusts the staff forward and bends it and pops his armor hip plating out of place.
Okay.
And the whole thing crumples down on its side, melting as it's passing through the wall.
Beautiful. Just the layers of the wall just destroy him as you're like.
Okay, so 10, 20. Oh, there's nothing up here! They're in the ground! 30. And then he's gonna, let's go 30, 40, just to look around.
Sure.
He spins around for a moment, goes over here a little bit,
You see
and then
2 holes in the ground. One
goes over here,
Dilly dilly.
right
and then
here,
he runs.
and one right here in the ground.
Then he runs all the way back, and he's like, "Oh, jeez, they're in the ground!"
Does that mean they're coming?
here?
Oh,
And then he's going to hold his hasted action to punch a Remoraz if it comes out.
All right.
Hey, Tremor Sense can't. We established that they can't see Voxel with their Tremor Sense because he doesn't make any noise moving, right?
Right.
Thank God.
That would be your assumption, anyway.
Thank God.
And that is my turn.
Okay. All right, Junem, what would you like to do?
So they, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to have that spiritual weapon start floating up to the top of the wall.
Okay.
And what's it? Everybody. All right, so just since we're here, we'll do... where is it? Just a quick mass cure wounds. 23 healing for everybody.
Nice.
Woo!
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
I'm at full.
I'm only 22 down by this point. Damn.
Nice.
I
Okay,
almost died earlier.
so I guess that means they're coming this way?
Yes. By all means, they are likely coming this way, surrounding us, ready to attack the moment they pop out.
5, 10. Okay, I'll be out here.
You gotta leave me alone!
Good luck! As he just goes around the wall.
I don't know.
Well, in that case,
The
it's my
calculated
turn.
risk. Don't come next to me.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. And I just start levitating up 20 feet up and down.
Nice.
Amazing.
And I'll give you my at advantage con save since I have 2 con spells up.
Nice.
Probably
Dilly
dropped to
dilly.
1, right? Oh, wait. There's a haste.
Haste is back up now. And this is also a con save, so I'm levitating 20 feet up.
All right, and then we go to Voxel.
Probably worth it.
They can't hear
Sorry.
me.
So is this here? Is that
It's a hole in the ground, yeah.
Oh, it's a hole in the
It
ground.
just goes to the Matrix. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to go down there.
And then over here is that wall or?
Yes. This is a StarCraft map, so I'm hiding
Okay.
the evidence of it, so you guys will never know it's a StarCraft map.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Thought I recognized it actually.
Yeah. I did too.
Yeah,
I picked
I-
the map. I was like, this one looks cool. I'm going through. I'm like, these little gas visors from Crystal. Oh my god, it's dark.
Not enough Vestige gas.
I already picked the map. Let's just use it.
I may have
funny.
recognized it immediately. Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
will never
what-
know. You
Just
guys will
some
never know.
pylons.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Guys, do you think this was a bad idea coming out here?
Yeah, you can lead me out. Oh, I know.
What?
Stand in between the walls, so if they come up,
I don't.
they have to come up through the wall.
How
Yeah.
thick is this wall? Because
About
I'm
that thick.
very
1
certainly
inch.
thicker than than this wall.
But then you could jump back and forth in between it to be a dick.
I'm going
Now
to.
I'm over here. Now I'm over here.
I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to ready an action to cast Sunbeam at anything that shows its face, basically.
That took you 3 minutes to decide to ready an action.
All right, everyone was talking.
I'm just kidding. But seriously. All right. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So we go back up to the top to 13, and I believe we are now in round 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ra-
So you
round of
guys
the rat.
are starting to hear tremors and rumbles.
Dilly dilly.
So it's
Rumbling tremors.
I
Exactly.
mean, I think it would be more of a bass sound.
Sure.
You hear dubstep coming
Hear
from beneath the ground.
sounds underneath your feet.
Juneb's gonna start
Earth's
dancing
starting
again.
Earth starting to, you can feel it vibrating, starting to turn up slightly. You're not sure where they are, but you can definitely feel that they are in the vicinity. And we go to 13. who's still inside the wall.
Eddie is gonna step outside the wall and he's gonna go way down over here.
Okay.
And he's gonna hold his action to attack any of those big bugs that come out of the ground near him.
Okay.
And that is it.
And next is Junem.
So I'm going to try to just have the spiritual weapon hover at the top of the wall.
Okay.
So ideally, it can go on either side to attack.
Sure.
And the what's it called? The sacred flame is an attack that comes straight down. So I should be able to land at anywhere that I see. That's my thought. So I'm going to ready that, and next thing I see, I'm going to drop it down.
Okay.
Because it's not a projectile thing. It actually comes straight down, so it should not have a problem with the wall.
Okay. As long as
That's my
see
assumption.
it. Yeah. Okay.
And I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Guys, are we done? I mean, it's shaky in here.
Boom.
You can pull us out now. I think we're good. We got rid of them all.
And as he says that, the floor the big burst of this blue beast coming through with this the golem riding on the back, and they're both getting ready to do their thing. And it happens to be where Gert is.
I'm 20 feet up in the air.
So let's see, how big are these guys? So they are huge monstrosity.
Golems are 12 feet tall.
And then he's on top, so he's gonna be able to reach you.
Yeah. Does he know I'm there? No, I'm just joking.
Dilly dilly.
All right. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Of course you do. Dex save.
All right, 49 fire damage as the golem, as it comes bursting out. He just got a fire breath coming from the face of this
DC 25 concentration
Okay.
save.
I was muted. They both need to make con saving throws to see if they're blinded by the wall.
They burrowed underneath it.
Yeah, but anyone that moves within 20 feet of it
That is true.
makes a con save. Or starts their turn there.
Wow, this wall just gets better and better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Well,
no, it's the wall of
That's
conditions, man.
clearly one of the best spells out there, isn't it? Obviously.
Con save for blind, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do that at the end of their turn. Which is...
Sorry, 13. You're stunned again.
Did you fail your save?
Does a nat 20 get you?
I could try a nat 20. I do have con at advantage, so I could try for 2 nat 20s or 1 nat 20 out of 2.
Okay.
So
Two
here we
would
go.
be good, too.
Let's give it a shot. There's one.
Close.
No,
Actually,
no.
doesn't a 26 make it?
26 makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's half the damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Well done. All right, so because you only take half of that. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. It's still up.
Nice job.
That is ridiculous.
Okay.
Wait, does he only take half the 49?
No.
No. That was for the
Yeah.
the dex save with half that.
I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Half the 49 was my DC for the save.
Yeah.
That's why I
Which
thought I assumed
you
I
are going to
failed
be out of range of the Rimaraz.
Yay.
Can I drop my
You
Still
are
on him.
on the other side of the wall, though.
my held sacred flame? I mean,
Yeah, you said for what you see. If you're on the other side of the wall, you wouldn't see him, though, right?
Yeah, it's
you can
opaque.
see through. Oh, I can't see through the wall.
You can pass through, but you can't see through. It's still...
For some reason, I thought it was something I could see through still.
Multicolored plane of light.
As far as I understand,
Don't
it's
think you can see
6
through it.
layers
Okay.
of colors, you know, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
opaque,
just what was
so
in
you
my
can't
head
see through
when
it.
I was imagining.
All
Just kind of like a shimmering rainbow kind of thing, but nice.
Okay, and...
Wait, how tall is the wall?
Boom.
30?
30 feet.
Dilly dilly.
All right, so right behind you, Junem, is the second one. As they come bursting out, you can just feel whoever is watching this, that everyone's on the edge of their seat as they come bursting up behind you. And all right,
That one I see.
Yes, you do see that one. So go ahead and drop that. Because it was a prepared. Which one are you aiming for?
Probably the golem because it was on top. I'm guessing first one I see is it's coming down on. So
Okay.
19 dex save, but he's got advantage.
And he crit.
And I don't think it's a cantrip, so it's just a fail.
Okay. Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a bite coming in from the Remores.
Yeah, their bites are ridiculous.
And you are now grappled. So we will put that on you.
60 damage.
Yeah, 47 piercing and 13 fire damage as he comes chomping down. You can just feel inside of the mouth.
I take 30?
It's a one-way.
No.
It's one way.
Okay.
That warning bond. You could give me. You could use your reaction if you can see me.
Yeah, I'll do
Just
that.
saying.
Oh,
Just saying. Every turn for Unity, yeah. Unity, how long does that last? I did not track that.
You have to look it up. All right, so now you are restrained in the mouth of Remoraz, and
that's an hour. Okay.
We got 2 sword attacks at advantage coming your way. So you're going to take another 29 slashing damage as you get chomped down. You feel the burning inside the mouth. It just slashing away at you.
Okay.
But that is all halved because of my reaction.
Thanks. I won't need it.
Okay. That
Wow.
one is dead. All right, then we go to Gur.
Well,
it's a long combat, man. Woo!
Yeah, this is nuts.
If you can move, then do something, then use the remainder of your movement.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So I'm going to move slightly over here, or actually, yeah, I'm floating. So over here. So I'm still within range of everything. And then I'm
20
going
feet
to...
in the air, though. The wall's 30 feet high.
I don't care about the wall.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm like on the wall, floating in between the wall. I haven't gone through it yet.
Sure.
And I'm going to cast 30 feet above me a 5x5 block of solid lead straight down towards the enemy.
Okay.
We talked about this before.
Dilly dilly.
And it was dex save, no damage, but if they had failed... So I'll leave that up to you right now. But I'm casting a 5x5 block of lead 50 feet above their heads.
Over number 5?
Yes. Him and his Remoraz.
All right. They are
and
both
I'm just letting
very
it
large.
fall directly at them.
Which one?
But you also have to think on the lines of it being a 5th level spell and that its damage shouldn't exceed
True.
Yeah.
6th and 7th level spells.
So
18d10 is a little high for 5th level.
Are you going for the Remoraz or the Iron Golem?
Going for the Remoraz.
Okay. All right, so we need dex save.
It actually says, or did you add that?
That was what we
dex.
talked about for maximum possible damage.
Gotcha.
And whatnot. So I was going to let him decide what it would be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What was the DC on it?
That's a save, right?
That's a save, yeah. So he takes no damage?
That I'm leaving that up to you, because like we talked about it before, but like 18d10 seemed a little high. So I was leaving it all up to you right now.
Yeah. All right, so it is going to miss him.
Okay, and then I will finish floating outside of the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, has anybody been taking con saves against being blinded via Ventus and chat?
Yeah,
Every
everyone
turn.
should be making con saves.
Even those who are immune to the wall?
Not the ones who are immune to the wall.
The ones
but
that are
everyone
blind,
else. Yeah.
after each turn, they can make another con save.
Yes.
Oh, for them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to do that for group 5.
Did you do it for group 6 either?
I did not either.
Okay.
I'm grappled.
All right. So
What was
those
the DC on those?
17.
All right, so they're both blind. I think that is such an unnecessary thing to add on to that. It's already hard enough to go through it.
All right.
Okay, and
DC is 17.
okay.
The first rumor is.
Yeah, so 5 was not blind. Okay. I believe we're on Voxel's turn. Right?
Yeah. I am going to pop back in here for a second. I am going to try and cast probably banishment.
Sounds like Ventus is taking off. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Later, Ventus.
Good night.
Yeah, we'll upload episodes soon so you can catch up what you missed. See you,
Good
buddy.
night.
All right, I'm going to cast banishment on the Remoras.
All right.
Good.
So it has to succeed on a charisma
Charisma.
saving throw.
Okay.
What a great save.
And I don't.
They only have a -3. They should be fine.
Yes. Oh,
So they
thank
can't
God.
say.
No, that's one of the best things about bards and warlocks is like charisma. What are you gonna do, bitch?
Sure.
No one has that.
Hey, I've got charisma.
Yeah.
It's called chorizo.
I got chorizo.
All right. We are now on Voxel.
Oh, and I'm going to move outside the walls on this side.
Why did you get rid of the thing on your head?
The what on my head? I didn't get rid of it.
Who did then?
I don't know.
You and
I
I are
don't
the
remember.
only ones with permission to do it. Where did it go?
Well, we're starting round
I didn't
14.
even touch that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you probably had it set to be a counter, so it was counting down, not up.
What? No, you manually have to change it. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, then I have no idea why it would
Yeah,
change.
I don't know either. That's right.
Ventus is not going to bed yet.
Oh. Okay. Well, sorry. All right.
Fine,
13.
stick around then.
Yeah.
When I have to make a con saving
You that way.
throw for my dual caster.
Junem, you are between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, I just fell. Did we just fall to the ground? Since he was riding it and I was in its mouth and then it got banished?
No, he banished 5.
Oh, it was the other one.
Oh,
You're
too
I'm
bad. I didn't know. I can only see one. That's why I was just assuming.
Sorry, bud.
All right, so it's
13.
my turn.
Yep.
Yep.
And you ran south. There you are. Okay.
Yeah. So 13's gonna run up here. He's gonna see the Remoras, and he's gonna hit it with his quarterstaff.
Okay. Oh, it's a long fight. It needs to end.
We're trying.
I know. You guys are doing fine.
25 points of damage, and he's gonna spend a key point to try to stun it.
Okay.
To be fair, I need to make a con save for your holy weapon.
Ah.
With advantage. And what did I take?
It's still there.
I only took half.
Yeah. It's still there.
Sweet.
So 25 points of damage, plus it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Or be stunned.
Stoned.
Oh!
Oh!
Then I'm gonna swing at it again with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Hey, 13. Do you think he's actually got the guts to be able to swallow me?
Sure.
Okay.
And I take 6 points of damage for the fire the first time.
So 6.
Yeah. And then he takes another 20 points of damage, plus I'm gonna try to stun him.
Okay.
And 4 more damage to me. He is not stunned.
Woo!
Alright, and I'm gonna use my hasted action to attack him again.
Okay.
And 7 more points of damage. And I'm gonna try to stun him. And he's stunned.
Nice.
Oh.
That's
It's my next to last key point. I only have one left.
Damn.
oh.
Yeah, level 25s take forever.
And then he's
all
gonna
right.
go over here.
Sounds good. All right, Junem, you are in the jaws of death, but he was just stunned. So you can feel the clamp down on it is kind of halted. You're still up inside the mouth.
How high am I?
He's probably down to like waist-ish. So if you're wanting to,
Curiosity, I'm not sure if I could jump out.
it would probably take your action to wiggle your way out, and then you could move. His grip on you is no longer like clamped down, but you're still inside of the mouth. It doesn't like knock him off of it.
He's grappled,
Well,
right?
I don't want to get swallowed. That's a thing. I'm going to bring the spiritual weapon closer to me.
Okay.
And 15... 20. But it's still 30 feet in the air. So probably can't attack yet. How tall is the Remoraz / Golem?
Golem's 12 feet tall.
Yeah, and he'd be on the back of it. Yeah, 30's too high.
Okay. So it's there, but unable to attack.
Right,
That's
because you
bonus
don't
action.
have range. Yeah.
And I guess with my action, then I'll just shimmy my beautiful ass out of that mouth and hop down.
Okay.
Can I just say it comes here?
You still have movement. Yeah, it's gonna take the action to get out, and then you still have the full.
Dilly dilly.
Am I risking an attack by the golem by running? Can I tell that?
He's not. You wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't know. It probably.
Well, then I'll just stick right here.
Okay.
As an aside, you can actually, while you're grappled, still attack it.
Well, he was wanting to get out of the mouth.
Yeah.
To not get swallowed.
Yeah, I would like to not stay grappled for when he.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure 13 can't keep this stunning up all day, and we've been at it for a while now. So yeah, bonus action, bring the spiritual weapon over, action, get out, and I'm just gonna kind of skirt around. Actually, if I can.
Okay, I'm actually going to. There's nothing 5 can do at this point, so he's pretty much out of play.
Next minute or
all
so.
of you guys can just. What we can do is, if you guys want to play this out, we can, but it's going to be you 4 versus the 6 group, and they're already blind and stunned. So I'm okay with fast tracking unless you guys want to play it out.
I am okay with fast
track.
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
combat has been
I was just
very,
gonna start
very,
on
very long.
dumping all of my spells.
Sure.
Like,
All right, so the
take
battle
a long
proceeds for a few more turns as you guys go back and forth, pummeling the golem that is inside the wall. He's useless to get out. He tries to run through to assist his friend, but he's going to get trapped and eventually get pummeled down to nothing. The Remoraz gets taken down. Maybe throws out a fire breath, does a little bit more damage, but eventually you guys are able to vanquish the last golem. And after all the enemies have slain, you can see the outside perimeter of this simulation starting to kind of dissolve and dissipate, and as it's coming its way in towards you guys, as the floor, everything is starting to disappear, and you guys seem to be kind of suspended over nothing, and your body from your toes all the way up to the top of your head is going to start to disappear, and everything will be black. And after a few moments, your eyes start to one at a time kind of slowly open as you look around, and there is a bunch of people all surrounded around you guys, and they're all just applauding, and you can see on the screen like the last killing blow kind of on repeat, just kind of looping around.
For the record, who got the killing blow? I like to think it was me.
Let's roll d4. We'll go across the screen. It was Voxel.
All right.
Probably a sunbeam. Yeah.
Probably. Either a sunbeam or another banish or something.
Only 2 more for the tracking. I'm just throwing that out.
And on the screens will be kind of like a highlights reel after that of like showing all the different moves that you guys did. And it looks like the other adventurers who were in, they were all surrounded watching you guys as well, which would make you assume that they probably got knocked out before you guys did, because they were actually able to in there. So you guys were in there for a very long time. Long fight. Good job, though.
I mean, technically in the game, it only took like a minute and a half.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
That's true. But still, in game, that's still a long comment.
Yeah.
Imagine watching that.
Compared to the other ones.
Imagine like lifting weights for like a minute and a half.
Oh, it's not lifting
nonstop.
weights. It's people shooting like fireworks out of their hands. People throwing monsters around with their
Imagine all the
clubs.
shit you did.
Sure.
Junem basically ran like a 5K.
No one even saw 13.
13
They weren't
did,
even
yeah.
sure he was on the map.
Just vibrating too
The
fast.
camera just shows this puff of smoke.
As this like shake cam trying to keep up with him.
yeah, right.
Awesome.
would be
So
cool.
eventually people kind of back off and let you guys kind of take off the headpieces that you have, and people kind of disperse and give you guys a little bit of room. In the room, you can see Tavaria, Ivan, the leader of the Shroud Fire. We have Ironside from the Dwarves, and there is Grandmaster Siphon and also Caldabar. So there's a lot of important people who are either in this room or in the room adjacent to your guys' room here. So there's a lot going on. People are all trying to come up and say congratulations to you. Like, they're all kind of swarming around, but eventually, like, they start giving you guys a little bit of space to actually, like, get up off the chair, give you a moment to actually, like, breathe. But you guys are kind of that claustrophobic moment until you kind of push everybody back. But all of the leadership seems to be having their attention trained on all of you guys. And they all look like they're interested to speak to you guys as you guys take off the headpiece and kind of sitting up in your chair, taking your first steps back on. Your knees are a little shaky. It takes you a moment to kind of get re-grinded back into reality. But after that is done, what would you guys like to do?
Does anyone know if we're going to have a moment to take a nap?
Dilly dilly.
Vox is already asleep. He's curled up in the chair.
It wasn't that much. I mean,
You were virtually there.
How do we feel, honestly? How do we feel like that? Because this was all mental, right? I mean, like,
it was mental. So all of the pain, all the hits, all the burns, everything, you're going to feel like you felt them. All of the spells that you utilized, those slots are gone for your character in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So the difference between you and me is that everything I do is mental and everything you do is physical.
Is that what you think?
Well,
It might seem so. I mean, you know, given these right here, but
I'm sorry. I turned towards the monk.
exhaustive.
Everything you do is physical.
No, what I do is spiritual.
Hey!
And he takes a big drink of liquor.
Um,
You know, spirits.
Who's in charge? What was the guy's name? The guy that was friends with Violet that ran it. Is he there?
You do
Who's
not
actually
see
running
him.
the simulation?
Yeah, Bartho, you do not see him.
He's
in
not
there.
Bartho?
There's just a lot of adventurers. It looks like some just like bystanders who were observers, but then there's also all the leadership of the town or the area.
Did everyone else face the same foes that we did in there? Everyone else that tried, or were there difference?
Okay. So standing next to
I'm asking people in there too.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
kind of Junem's curious.
Sure. And the person who's for the leadership who's closest to you, Junem, is actually going to be Ironside. So he'll kind of straining, but he helps you kind of like up out of the chair. You actually were the last one standing. You guys did incredible. You really showed those overgrown sets of armor who was boss. Great job, friend. As he kind of just extremely strong dwarven hands just smacking into your back. As he kind of, helps you to your feet as you're kind of stammering a little bit.
Yeah. So imagine like being starstruck, like meeting like your number one like star crush, and not a little crush, but I mean like Junem's like okay. Thanks. Like, you're on your side, right?
I heard you're a big fan of Carvalia. I have a feeling that you called upon her aid in battle. Tell me it's true.
Of course I did. I called upon them all. The Unity helped. I don't know what you saw or how you saw it, but
well, in the middle of battle, Carvalia is the one who would come to your aid.
Dilly dilly.
She did.
If you ever need anything, any weapons or armor, I would love to help a fellow follower. Congratulations, my friend. And he pats you on the back again.
Fantastic, thank you.
I won't be back into Candoria until Evandale, so you can find me at Valkenheim if you need anything. And you'll see him. You'll see him kind of part through everybody as he kind of gives you a thumbs up. You can see like some big gaudy arm rings just kind of all hanging at his side. You can hear him kind of jingle as he kind of pushes everyone aside. Stand aside, and he'll kind of make his way through.
13, did you see that?
Yeah, it was a dwarf.
That wasn't just any dwarf. That was Ironside.
Oh, yeah.
That's the top dog, man.
You're so easily impressed.
Yes, maybe I am.
And as you're talking with Junem, Caldivar is actually going to approach you, and he's going to be the full helmet, everything, so you can't see any expressions on his face, but his body language seems like he's very intrigued. He's anxious to get over to you, and as he kind of kneels at the side of the bed, I was watching you closely, and I must say, you are the most surprising little creature.
Oh, well, thanks.
Who would have thought that someone of your stature, as he kind of looks at over your, you standing up on the bed is still very short, would pack so much power behind them.
Well, Junem helps.
Do you mind if I talk to you privately for a moment?
Okay.
And he'll kind of extend his arm, which is completely covered in armor, so you can kind of latch on. He'll kind of like hold you up over people's heads.
Okay.
Okay, and he'll kind of swing you over, kind of push everybody aside, and he'll kind of bring over to a corner, and other people are going to kind of want to kind of butt in and trying to say congratulations, and he'll just hold up a single finger at them. And they'll all just be like, okay, and kind of go back towards congratulating everybody else. I heard some whispers of your faithfulness to the goddesses. And the only person I ever get to speak about this to is Tavara. I think that the next person come up, just like, give me a moment. Having a fresh perspective is something I've been craving. Tell me, what is your current take on the state of the temple, and more so, what do you feel the people's opinions are at it? Being the captain of the temple guard comes with much responsibility, but at the same time, I must command fear in my subordinates so they obey my orders without question. And I don't feel I have the pulse of the people.
Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, the church is different than I thought it was when I was first, woken up. And then, it seems like a lot of people are really scared of the church and the temple and the way it is now. That they're a little frightened. And, but times like this, during like the festivals, we tend to go back to the way the temple was, and like everybody sticks up for everybody else. And it's It's nice to see. And look how happy everybody is during this time.
Yes.
And this is the time when we express unity. We express, the strong helping the weak. And it's nice to see. And if you just look around, you'll see that, people are really happy.
Much of this happiness is based on your performance. I think you have given many people hope. But something Ivan said during his speech was that we should let go of fear. And I was curious about the reputation I've heard from you, what your counsel would be on this. I've always been taught by Tavara to oversee and rule the temple guard with an iron fist and use fear to make them obey. This is very beneficial in times of war, which is going to be upon us if what they say is true. Isn't having them obey without question essential in a time of conflict like this? I feel that if they aren't in fear of their lives, they might not obey orders, and we could all suffer the consequences of this.
It's a fine line, really, when it comes down to it. There's a lot of different, let's call you a manager. There's a lot of different management styles out there. And, people who are in fear of their job and, they're going to work and they're going to do what they're supposed to. But you also inhibit any sort of creativity or outside the boxy thinking, and, if you trust the people that work with you, like, I would never smack Juju for doing something wrong. I would just be like, hey, we need to do better next time. But because he can think and do things on his own, he comes up with shit that I'd never think of. And he's pretty dumb. But he thinks of some really good stuff, And if somebody like that could come up with some good stuff, imagine what your gods could come up with.
And you'll see him kind of take a knee and come down to your level because he sets you on the ground and you're in the corner of this room. You have never seen him without his helmet off, and nobody really has. Not for years and years and years. And he's going to kneel right in front of you, and he's going to take his helmet, and he's going to pull it off and put it under his arm. And as he lifts it up, you can see a mangled, disfigured face full of scars and looks like burn marks that have just been there for years. No eyebrows, no hair, like maybe just a patch, just in one spot. Just completely dismantled face. And he looks you straight in the eyes with utmost intensity. And he asks you, what is it about unity that you think is so important?
I think in times of need, everybody has something to offer. I mean, I could walk along and run into some kids selling some honey, right? And they could teach me something that I don't know how to do. And if I'm closed off to that and I think I'm better than they are, I'll never learn it. But I could also teach them something. I could teach you something. You could teach me something. But if you're too closed in, thinking that your way's the best, you never really get that free exchange. And you get that free exchange, and he takes a big drink of liquor, when everybody feels happy and taken care of. The strong help the weak, but you know what? The weak have some cool shit. And they can really help the strong sometimes.
How does 13 feel about sharing his drinks with other people? Is he a germaphobe at all, or?
Oh, no.
No?
Alcohol kill everything.
Sure,
He's
sure.
a rat.
All right,
I'm a rat.
Caldivar, seeing you take the drink, he will kind of be, he's listening, but he's kind of making some gestures at, like,
he answered over. Yeah, this is mead. It's like the second best thing to Unity.
And he'll take he'll take a little drink. Oh, this is fantastic. And you'll see him quickly chug it down, and he'll hand it back to you, and he'll kind of look around and he'll quickly put his helmet back on. But the last thing you'll hear him say as he's bringing it over his face before it kind of gets muffled again from the helmet is, well, I think that there are a few things that I can learn from you still before the times come. And pulls the helmet back down.
And I look forward to learning some stuff from you too.
And he will.
And he like puts up his fist.
Awesome.
Or fist bump.
Yeah, he'll totally bump it, and it's just these massive, like the gauntlets that he has on just makes his hands look very extremely exaggerated for size. And he'll kind of hold up. There's a little rat fist just kind of dinks into him.
Dink.
And he'll actually pick you up if you're allowing it.
Oh yeah.
And he will.
30 doesn't mind being carried around.
And he will turn you around, and he'll actually plop you on the shoulders and start working your way. Do you allow it?
Oh yeah.
All right, Junem, you're gonna see this. You're gonna see 13 kind of up on Caldivar's, and he's gonna grab 13's little paw and kind of like, ah, to everybody, and else, yeah. All right. Next we have who wants to go next?
Me and Vox, I think.
Yeah. Which one do you two want to go?
I think Voxel was sleeping.
He's already taken a nap.
Yeah, he's in the chair, curled up, just.
Okay, so that means we will go to Gur, and yes, what?
I was going to say unless anybody comes up to Gur, but if somebody,
I think while all that's happening, at some point, Junem would go over and do a little bit of like a lesser restoration for Voxel, because he definitely did take a beating, but. I don't know if it'll help, but it seems like it might help.
Okay.
He'll wake up for that.
Whatever's appropriate.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Crazy in there.
And Gur, the first one of the leadership that takes note of you and walks over to you, is going to be Grandmaster Siphon. And
sort of looking at my nails as he comes over.
All right, and you're going to notice Jojo is nowhere around, and he's always been seen with having Jojo everywhere. And you'll see him walk up to you, and he's stroking his large, gray beard.
I'm very hairy, so you can't see me sweat, but I'm sweating.
Well, damn, it was an impressive showing from all of you. Especially from you, Gur.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
You seem to have a good understanding of the Ninth Sphere, and honestly, it is quite impressive.
Thank you. I tried my best.
Not many can honestly claim that they are able to do that, especially those of your kind. Well done.
Yes, honestly, it seems like that sort of talent is reserved for others.
You seem to have many people here wanting to talk to you, but if you ever find some time, I would love to chat with you over some brunch and maybe a cup of tea.
Might I, before you leave, inquire your opinion on other forms of magic? Not necessarily your wizard magic, but others using magic.
Explain, Gur.
As far as I understand it, your particular form of magic is very personal to you. But what is your opinion on others learning the magical arcane arts? Personally, not your profession, not your station. Personally.
Well, I'll tell you this here, and the rest would probably need to be over a cup of tea. My personal opinion does not line up to all of the other Grandmasters' opinion.
I would love a cup of tea someday.
Well, you know where to find me. And he will turn as his cloak kind of goes across, and you'll see him just quickly move throughout everybody. It looks like Ivan is kind of like trying to get all four of you, but you're all kind of like have everything going on. So he's kind of like, like trying to get you. So he's struggling to get all four of your attention. But while he's doing that, Voxel, after Junem comes over and gives you a little energy emergency shot, you come to, and standing above you is none other than Fire. And as you come to with Junem's hand kind of coming across and he's getting kind of pulled in another direction, you're going to look up and see the main lion. He's just standing over you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to
lion.
Yeah. Okay. He's going to stare right at Fire. He's not going to say anything. He's just going to stare. I'm blinking. The way cats do.
Sure. And you'll see his tail kind of flicking around, almost a little bit playfully, but he's going to have a very stern look on his face. Purely business, but you can see the playful nature of his tail. He'll kind of shake his head a little bit, and some of the beads that are kind of entwined into his mane will kind of jingle a little bit. I must say, you bring much honor to our kind. And it is a shame that we haven't had the opportunity to meet before this.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't think Vox is going to say anything.
Okay. Under normal circumstances, you not being and I'll kind of look over at your head, a pure breed would make you, how do I say this, not worthy of the order. But seeing your actions during this stage has me pause. Pause.
Yeah.
For reconsideration.
Pause.
I think. Okay, so Voxel is going to stand up from the chair, and he's still not blinked. He hasn't blinked since Fire got there.
Sure. His eyes drying out. Finally blinking.
He's going to just sort of almost contemptuous, like not that anyone watching would know this, but like he's just going to walk straight past Fire. Having not said a word.
Okay. So as you continue not saying a word and you walking past, you'll hear him over your shoulder kind of, I will be keeping a watchful eye on you and look forward to tailing your progress, my cheetah friend.
Too much.
He's going to stop.
Tail.
His tail is going to flick almost irritably.
Okay.
Once are pawful.
And then he's going to walk towards his friends.
Okay.
And rejoin them in the crowd.
Okay. Well, Ivan is like, grr. He's trying to get all four of you. You kind of, are you guys trying to? You can see he is trying to get all four of you together as everyone's kind of crowded around you guys, congratulating you, patting you on the back, cheering your names.
I would try to find out what happened with other people's stuff, but then as he's dragging us back, I would just come with him.
Okay. All right. So you guys would notice this as well. Ivan is not super tall, but he commands, authority, and his presence is usually always known, even though he maybe couldn't be seen. Like there's, that whole people are making space. And you guys can also see him trying to bring all four of you together. You guys weren't that far apart, but kind of got pushed aside as everyone was gathered around. Are you guys wanting to react to that?
Sure. I mean, I'll go join up with him if it's obvious enough that he wants to.
Very.
Yeah.
Have some words, certainly.
Yeah. Okay. So you're up on Caldivar's shoulders.
Still.
He'll kind of pick you up and kind of set you down, pat you on the head, and turn, and he'll actually leave the room.
Okay.
13.
What?
Let's be honest. There's no way that was as comfy as the.
Oh no! You got so much more comfort.
There's rolls and rolls of padding.
You got the padding. He's got all these spiky bits. It's It's not
By
the
this
easiest
point, there's
thing.
probably like a 13 shaped, just like crevice or like callus in the back of Junem's neck, anyways.
Amazing. Well, Ivan will bring you guys all in, and he will kind of hunker in. Well, I am most impressed by your display during that stage, adventurers. After watching your performance, I think you could be of most help to me. Since stage 2 of the test won't take place until tomorrow, perhaps I can convince you in assisting me in a side quest. It's personal. In the meantime,
Oh, I love side quests.
if you are interested, please come find me after you've spoken with anyone. You seem to be in very high demand, but this would mean a great deal to me. And he will kind of stand up and adjust the little cloak, the wolf pelt cloak that he has on. He'll kind of adjust it, and you'll see him kind of turn and start to make his way out of there. Didn't even wait for a response. He just pulled you in, told you guys it, and said that and turned above it. And you can see, leaning against the exit doorway, it's just like this double doorway, Tavara has her arms kind of crossed, and you see her just kind of scanning and observing the room. She seems to be just taking in how everyone is reacting and looking at everybody.
Oh, and hey, the other world leader I pissed off.
At some point in time, while you guys are looking around and everything, you're going to make direct eye contact with her. And for Gur, Junem, and 13... You're not going to see her mouth move at all, but you'll see a nod. Voxel, when the two of your eyes lock, you'll see her. You actually would be the last one of the four. You'll see her eyes slowly squint in. You'll see her, ever so slightly, bite her bottom lip.
I'm going to mirror her actions. Same squint, same biting, same lip biting.
Oh God!
Is this accurate?
I think it's more like.
No, it's not like that. It's not that kind of.
Are you sure? Are you sure that?
Yes. No, it was
the thinly veiled insult from last session didn't convince
secretly.
her?
It's actually thinly in disguise.
It was a anger lip bite, not a seduction one. Yeah.
Hey, Junem.
Yeah.
Do you know that crossing your arms across your chest is a classic gesture of defensiveness?
I wouldn't know. I usually can't get them all the way around. Some time since I've been able to do that.
You know, it's a general sign of somebody trying to protect their vital organs.
Why would you cross them? Why would you not lower them? Your vital organs are down here usually.
No, it's like her heart and her lungs. You know, they're up here.
Oh, with this one.
But there's a rib cage there. Would you not want to go for the more fleshy liver and...
Gur, he means that the things that keep you alive, they're up here.
Okay, I'd like to see you without your livers.
Well, you know, it's
I'm not sure how much
liver is another person's spleen.
I'm not sure how much of a liver
I can attest that they.
Well, okay, yeah. There's an example. 13 has no livers, so yeah. Never mind. Yeah, up here.
Yeah.
It just goes right through them.
Yeah.
And during the little back and forth that you guys have, the next moment, like you just were looking at her, Voxel, and you saw the look on her face. And you look down, you do quick talking, and as you look back up, she seems to be gone. Completely gone. And you only dwell on a moment as more people start to rush around you guys. Was there anything you guys wanted to say in front of everybody? That's all I have for, like, people wanting to say specific things actually matter. But if there's anything you guys wanted to say while you have this gathering of people around you, take it away.
So I just want to thank everybody for coming out today and witnessing the menagerie kick some ass. And we got a new person. His name is Voxel. And, hey, everybody give it up for Voxel.
Or we'll start clapping and so will Wobbles.
Everyone will be cheering.
And just remember, I think it's best said. Be excellent to each other.
Awesome. Okay.
Meant we be together in these tough times.
May the goddesses watch over you.
Awesome.
And as I speak, if I can, I'd also like to cast Sending so that I can make sure that Tavara hears it.
Oh.
Spicy.
Okay.
And as everybody else is finishing up too, I'll say, remember, unity cannot be willed by mere declarations. The sisters will see us through this. And then I'll walk through.
And
I guess Voxel's not the only one pissing Tavar off.
And Ivan will be next to you, and you'll see he'll be the first person to hear the words that you said. And there'll be kind of some mixed reactions from everyone in the room. Some people will be instantly hear. Some people should we hear? There's distinctly a huge division. What you said actually seemed to kind of, the tension now is so thick you can cut it with a knife almost. Just this complete split between people.
Ruffle some feathers, but hey.
Okay.
Finally, Sandimas High School football rules.
Yes. And we're out.
Yeah, and with the thing that you said, Junem, it's going to kind of well, I think we're done here, and people will kind of be like, all right, and so everyone will be kind of piling out, and somebody from the Revenant who was helping facilitate and kind of walked you guys through the whole head thing. They're going to let you guys know the rest of the evening is your guys' time. Feel free to do what you want. They recommend that you rest up and start fresh. Tomorrow morning will be stage 2 for all of the adventurers as well. You guys got no details, no information about it, so you're going to be going into it blind. Not blind, but you know what I'm saying.
Seen enough of that today.
Sure. As a wall pops up of rainbow colors, and you guys are all blind. How do you like it, bitches?
I know how to defeat those walls.
And I expend 37 points of key points, and you are all stunned for eternity.
I cast fire magic, I cast ice magic. You can get rid of the wall.
All right, so we are going to go
when you know about them,
another break, and when we come back, it'll be up to you guys, whatever you would like to do. We got a lot of follows tonight. We just want to take a really quick second.
Cheers.
Thank you,
yes,
everybody.
Thank you.
That's
awesome.
We had some people who popped in and popped out. Hopefully they come back. This is Total Tabletop, Horseman of the Apocalypse Season 2. We just kicked off this campaign a little bit ago. We're on episode 4. We're not too far ahead, so you guys could easily go back and watch the videos and get caught up with what's going on, but we're not done playing. We will come back and play another stint, and at the end of the stream we'd like to take a moment to ask or let you guys ask any questions of us. So we think of any questions you like. A lot of people get really nervous, they don't want to ask anything. Have those ready so when we get to that point you guys can just blast them on.
Write them down.
We'll knock through them real quick, and but yeah, we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Ask us anything.
What'd you say?
Ask us anything.
Oh,
anything.
AMA. We'll be right back.
Yep.
Just don't ask us that.
My name is Junem. I have become the protector and leader of the adventuring group known as the Menagerie. Odd things have been happening since Lundra disappeared. The tides fell out of order during the first eclipse, and the females of my tribe have since become ill. Being from a nomadic coastal tribe, this is very concerning. That is what led me to seek out the kindness, wisdom, and strength in the unity of the sisters. I reached Kelna shortly after it had been scorched by the Revenant, and it was then that I knew the full extent of my destiny. I seek the knowledge to allow my tribe to survive and flourish. I seek answers to the goddess's disappearance, and I seek to restore the unity of the sisters, to prevent the devastation of these horsemen from ever happening again.
Hey yo, 13 here, ambassador for unity and honey. First thing I recall is waking in the Temple of the Unities. There, I learned and I studied all about a London. And let me tell you what, her ways, they was rad. But so few people would listen to the words, this really started to get me down. This is where I finds out I fights better with a buzz. Yeah, I'm a monk, what of it? My love is honey, and my soul is unity. Some of yous call me a dirty rat, and yous know who I'm talking about. So after years preaching the unity, it's not until now that yous come to my door asking me for help. Well, this may be the miracle opening I was looking for. Let's go. Hey, anybody see my pants?
My name is Voxel, a half-elven tabaxi from the southern plains. I grew up amongst the Order, and as a child, I was bullied by my peers, though the kindness shown to me by a scant few, including Elandra, kept me there. Her words of kindness have kept me strong through trial and tribulation. When she and the goddesses disappeared, so did I. I had few reasons left to stay. I learned my trade at the Bard's College, and from there I have traveled the continent according to my conscience, helping those who need it, and finding adventure where I can. I seek to help the poor and the downtrodden, and though I have little love for the temple's current leadership, in these dark times I preach the words of Savadine: compassion, kindness, and perhaps even unity.
When I was young, and still unsure whether my name was Gur or if there was just the noise my father made to call for me, a woman named Alundra visited my village, and the sheer variety and potential I saw in her magic made it so my course was clear from a fairly young age. I vowed to learn magic to better the world around me, moved to the city of Laywell as a crafter shortly after, and set about learning from any who would teach me, though not many would, as the Revenant guarded their magic with a zeal. While many found me to be dependable solver to many of their troubles, it wasn't long until I hit a wall in my studies, so I took it upon myself to explore the land and seek knowledge where I could, leaving the city of Waylow behind. In my travels, I helped those I could, but to me it never seemed to be enough. There were always more things attacking, people needing saving, but I cannot allow myself to wallow in this. I must rise up and end this once and for all. Someone or something must be behind the horsemen, and I will find them.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned. All right, we are back. Thank you guys for everybody for sticking with us. If you guys saw ads during the break, it is because you are not subscribers, which is totally fine. If you guys want to be ad-free, if you become a subscriber, you'll support the channel, and you can also watch ad-free, so you guys can catch more of what is said during the break. But if not, watching the ads helps us anyway, so thank you.
Yes.
Either way. All right, so the room is starting to clear out. This is all in Ivan's Manor. It was in one of the upstairs portions. I didn't really describe it too much as you guys came in, but as you came in, there was kind of a split stairway that goes left and right and kind of wraps up around. The front door has a large double door entrance. There was a lot of guards coming in. There seemed to be some kind of dining area to the right and some kind of office off to the left. And there was some area that was kind of underneath where the stairs kind of split off, but the door was closed. So as the people are starting to disperse, some of the Revenant people and the people running the thing are going back into the room with all the head pieces. You see them kind of reset and stuff as the masses are kind of making their way down either side of the stairs. What would you guys like to do?
We're actually in his manor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I
Are they
forgot.
ushering us in a
We
particular
fast-tracked
direction?
it before, and I didn't really describe any of it. So
Gotcha.
I didn't really do justice to you guys. I'm sorry. What
No worries.
what did you say, Gur?
Are they ushering us into any particular place, like forcing us to go somewhere, or are they
No.
just like letting us?
Yeah, people are just kind of dispersing, and everyone's just naturally leaving the manor, so they're going down the stairs. But you guys are still up on that top portion. So if you guys waited, you'd be the last ones up there, and you could kind of overlook, or you could kind of just go with the masses down the stairs. It's up to you.
So we made a pretty good splash in that battle. Seems.
You?
Seems like it took forever. Feels like.
Well, unfortunately, it also seems like nobody else was even close.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to actually look at. We were the last ones, but that's all anyone ever told us. Was there somebody who was just 10 seconds behind us? I want to know. Legitimate. We might have somebody who is worth allying with.
Of course.
Did everyone just get slaughtered, or?
I don't know. I mean, everyone.
We could ask Ivan when we go and talk to him.
I think we should, because, I mean, the stakes are as high as they come, and the days are numbered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go find.
If it comes to fruition, I don't know. I just worry that I didn't think this was where I was going to be. If you asked me 20 years ago, was I going to be front lines to defending Candoria against a horseman? I hope not.
I always imagined that I would help protect people running away from a horseman, but never fighting a horseman.
That's basically what I've done for the last 20 years. Avoid the fight, help in the aftermath. But it seems like, I don't know. We've been together a long enough time. We've worked together long enough. 13, I remember when you could barely punch a golem, and now you're just knocking them down. That shit's crazy, man. Imagine me trying to punch a golem like that. I'd probably break my knuckles.
So at this point,
it's okay.
everyone has kind of gone on the stairs. If you guys staying up top, so it's pretty much just you guys. There are some other people who are like in the side rooms, but at this point, it's just you four up kind of on this balcony part, as everyone else has kind of left the manor now at this point.
Did you
Do we
guys
want to go see this Ivan guy?
Did you guys see Ironside over there earlier? He was really impressed with us.
Ironside. That's the primary dwarf guy, is it not?
Yeah, not the prime. He is the dwarf guy. I mean, second only to Stonejaw in his prime. I mean, is that was his dad, right? Yeah, Stonejaw.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Now,
impressive.
Ironside does have his brother that runs the other half of the Bane.
Grimto, right?
Yes.
I have to
Not
admit,
too
I've
impressed
never-
with that guy, but
Yeah.
I have to admit, I've never quite gotten along with dwarfs.
Any dwarves specifically, or just all short people?
Well, mostly just dwarfs. They tend to be a little too stoic for my tastes.
They can rub the wrong way sometimes. We had an encounter shortly before we met you with some dwarves that were sons of bitches.
Mm.
It all turned out okay, but they didn't ask questions.
Mm-hmm. And Junem, you would know that. So, because of your interest in the dwarves and the Bane stuff, and being a man of the cloth, Ironside is a devout follower, but his brother is outspokenly against the goddesses Carvalia. He views them as a crutch and a weakness, and he thinks that's why the dwarves fell from.
And he actually
their high
attached
standing.
and killed the Bane chieftain, right?
I don't know if you
Grimto?
know. I don't know if you know how their father died, but you.
Oh, okay, I'm going off just the lore that we all watched
Sure,
before
sure.
and all that too.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, Grimto is very anti-goddess, so that's probably the root of your not liking it.
Certainly. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And Does he hold a position of prominence anymore, Grimto?
Yes, yeah. So he'd be kind of the equal almost of his brother. So
Civil War.
Okay.
yeah, after the
Mhm.
all the division and stuff, we have the mountain dwarfs and the hill dwarfs. So the mountain
Gotcha.
dwarfs are led by Grimto, and the hill dwarfs are led by Ironside. But Grimto hasn't been seen. It's only been Ironside that's been here in the capital.
Cool.
Okay.
So, Voxel, what
Yes.
what was going on with you and the chieftain?
Oh,
You seem
nothing.
pretty disinterested.
Oh, nothing much.
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. As he takes a sip of water. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. He wasn't talking shit or anything, was he?
Oh no, of course not.
I mean,
He was.
we could.
I'm just not so much interested in the Tabaxi leadership.
It's fair.
And I think we should. I think we should go find Ivan.
Sure.
He doesn't seem entirely comfortable
Sure.
with that subject.
Yeah, I didn't need an inside check for that.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's I mean, Ivan said he had a quest for us to do. I gotta tell you, I'm kind of tapped, man. That was a
Yeah, but we should still.
that was a
help
hell of a
the guy out.
stretch.
Yeah, we should hear him out.
Of course.
I mean,
of
I
course.
haven't even. Out of
Well,
game
you took a
speak,
nap
I've-
already. I mean, I'm still kind of, on the edge here.
I don't think that they said that we should do this mission tonight.
Well, he said we've got time between now and tomorrow. Are we supposed to do that same kind of shit tomorrow too? And then the day after? Wasn't there like several rounds of this? Oh man.
In terms of out of game speak, I haven't spent. I still have most of my spell slots left.
I've got
I
plans.
actually
think,
have a very decent amount of spells that I could still do.
I think
Yeah.
if Ivan needs help, we should probably help him and get it over with. But let's
Agreed.
go and talk to him. I mean,
Sure,
that's
sure.
the only way we're gonna get some answers here today.
Sure.
Do you wanna ride on your new friend, or do you wanna hop up?
Oh, he scrambles up as you know.
How far away is it?
It's okay. He's petting his head.
Words of
Okay.
affirmation.
Still my favorite.
How far away is this place?
You guys are in Ivan's place right now.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
We could just
Yeah,
turn around and
you're
find
just
him, I guess.
at the upper level. Everyone kind of cleared out. So as you're kind of looking over this area with the two stairways, if you guys make your way down there, you can actually. So where the main door is the opposite. Excuse me, going the other way. The doors that were closed before are now open. And you can see Ivan in there, and he's you can see him just kind of looking up, being very quiet, just looking up at something along all the walls, which you can't really see because the way the doors are open into the room, but what he's looking up is like something out of eyeline.
It's weird, but okay. Ivan, how?
Oh.
We wanted to come talk about your request earlier.
And you'll see it kind of startles him a little bit, and he'll gain his composure.
Sorry, did we interrupt?
Oh no, you're fine. I was just looking at my collection here. Come forward, please. Come look. This is kind of what I wanted to show you. And if you guys come forward in the room, you'll see a lot of mounted animals, like hunted and taxidermed, mounted. So you see heads coming out of the wall off these wooden placards, and there's like these metal nameplates underneath all of them, and they all say like what the beast is and caught by Ivan. And you just see this massive, there's just tons of these creatures. Some of them are just very large, normal, like moose or deer, but then some would be more monster-ish. So just this whole room is just filled with tons of these different game and monster heads that are mounted on there.
Can I do a quick scan to make sure there's no Loxodons?
Dilly dilly.
Oh,
Same thing for big cats.
Interesting. Yeah, there are not going to be any Loxodons. No.
Good. No.
Okay.
All right.
And you're looking for big cats?
Yeah, any cats.
Yeah, no cats in there as well.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Ivan. So, what do you usually do with your kills after you get them? Besides mounting their heads on a wall, of course.
Well, this here... That's funny. This is my trophy room, and as you can see, it is quite immense. It is a pastime that I've enjoyed, and you see him kind of strain as he kind of stretches his back. But these old bones, they don't allow for me to do it anymore.
It's fair.
Which is why I wanted to talk to you all. Please come sit down, and you'll see there are these like velvety, very gaudy chairs that kind of have antlers coming up off of them, and up top is just this chandelier that is got all these antlers and stuff with little candles up in it.
I've noticed you don't have a giant insect on your wall. As far as I can tell.
Oh, I can't say. Insect? No, I don't think I do.
What would you say if I had a giant bee queen about this big that you can mount on your wall?
The terror
the head of
hornet.
it, of course.
It's even not dead, so he could hunt it himself.
And if you wanted to kill, yes, my friend Voxer brings up a good point.
I think
you could
that
have to kill.
my hunting days are long past. I'm no longer in my prime.
We've weakened it. It wouldn't take too much.
And it wouldn't be able to get to you either. It's too big to get out the door.
Well, I am always
You just
after...
keep sticking your sword in the door.
I knew it would come in handy, motherfuckers.
I'm always after prizes, of course, which is actually what I've wanted to talk to you all about.
Perhaps we can do for a 2-for-1 special.
Tell me about what you were going with, and I'll go after you.
I have a giant hornet queen ready and available for you to finish blow her and mount on your wall at any possible time.
It's gonna blow a hornet?
Finishing blow her.
Yeah, that still sounds pretty bad.
Well, I'm sorry that your mind is in the toilet flushing around in circles, but...
Well, you put it there.
You're not wrong. Anyways. But for the right price, we could offer you the chance for a hornet queen on your wall.
I lean over to her. Are you talking about sexual relations with
The terror hornet.
Talking about him killing and mounting the queen on the wall, not physically
Are
mounting
you
the
why would
queen.
you mount the queen? No, it's a bug.
Somehow I feel like the words that I'm speaking are being misconstrued, either on purpose or all of you live in a gutter somewhere.
They could cross-pollinate.
At first it was accident, and now it's on purpose.
Let me simplify. Wall, queen, head, there.
Yes, keep going.
Stuff, not the right word.
Look, okay, I don't want to know what you do with people on the other sides of walls, Gur.
And you'll see Ivan very taken back, just kind of pushing around his
Doing this in
enormous
front of the world
nose. Just kind of just pushing it back and forth. Very large, bulbous nose.
Gur will just hang his head in silence, draw the picture the best he can. It looks shitty. And just hand it to him.
I apologize for my friend here. He was, well, I
can
won't
draw a
say
picture
anymore.
of it.
Please.
You want?
I don't think he wants to see that.
I know. Everyone knows exactly what you meant. We're just messing with you, Gur. And I'm going to glance at Ivan, and does he actually get what we're talking about?
He's a little lost, but he's kind of like, he's with you a little bit.
You know what?
Let's be
Minor
clear.
illusion.
There you go.
The bee in his living room.
Okay.
Just head hung. Just
awesome. Okay, give me a quick second. Trying to find. There it is. Okay, it's down here.
Gur flabbergasted by the pervertedness of his companions.
Awesome. Okay. Well, after you kind of regale him with the details of what it is, he seems to be more interested in the stinger, actually, but he doesn't want to do it himself. It's something well beyond his capabilities anymore. But he definitely... Yeah, would be interested in the stinger.
Well, sure. And what was your... We've grown past the reason we came here. Your request, why we're here.
Oh, yes. And you'll see him kind of get up and he'll go to this large, looks like a grandfather clock almost. And it's made entirely out of wood. It's very ornate. And he'll open the doors to it and he will pull out this staff. And on top of this staff is this little bulb. But you'll see this deer that's on top of it. What's the waving for? Do you need something?
I'm waving at somebody in the chat.
Oh. Okay, and it will look like this. If you look on the stream, if you guys have the stream up. Actually, I can show to players as well. So it'll be a very, it looks like it's bronze maybe. So the deer's going to be there, but the antlers that are coming off of this thing is absolutely enormous. Past anything that would be practical for an actual animal. And he'll kind of hand the staff to you guys, and you guys can kind of pass it around and observe it. And he will kind of go through explaining a little bit about this fabled mystical stag. And maybe some of you guys have heard about it, maybe not, but it's going to be akin to like our Bigfoot or like a Loch Ness monster, where it's not real. But there are those who swear they've seen it, and they will tell the tale of, you know, their epic encounter with this creature. So if you hadn't heard of it, he would get you caught up on it. This mystical stag, I am one of those few who believe it to actually be real. And in my years of hunting and gathering the greatest prizes, this is the one that has always eluded me. For the first time in my entire life, I think I found evidence of it being real. Yes, Gur.
Do you think that this is the only one? And do you think by ending its genetic code from the gene pool that we would remove it completely and there would be no more great white stag?
I didn't think of it that way, and he'll kind of pull back and be kind of twitching at his nose. Almost looks like he's maybe picking, but he's not. He's just kind of pushing it around.
Because I'm all for hunting big game and dangerous things and things of rarity. But what if we make the last one of it no longer exist?
I guess that puts us in a bit of a predicament, because this would be the best prize of them all as he looks over at all of his trophies.
What if we took a clay mold of its head?
Go on.
I have a spell that allows me to create matter within a 5x5 cube. I could create it around its head, and then we could split that and make a mold of its head.
I'd be willing to bet that those antlers are bigger than 5x5.
Yes, they are.
If that picture was accurate.
Yes, they are.
We could do it multiple times once
just piecemeal it together.
No, I'm not even lying. Once his head is controlled in a 5x5 square, where the fuck is it going? Just asking.
I would trade all of these trophies if I could have this one. It is that important to me.
Gotcha.
But I do understand what you are saying.
Have you given it a name? Something that important to you must have a name.
Well, it might not even be real. And when you name something, you become attached to it. some might say obsessed, and he'll kind of take the staff back, and he's kind of like rubbing his fingers on the antlers on this thing. And we wouldn't
What
want
if we
to be
convince to come back
consumed
to you
with
alive?
one single purpose. I'm sorry, what?
If we could, I'm not saying we can, what if we brought it back alive and you kept it alive? I'm not saying we can. I'm not saying we can. But would you be okay with that as an alternative?
I gotta tell you, I'm not really a fan of hunting animals for sport.
Not really remind us why I don't want to kill it.
And I'll be honest, I'm not comfortable in this room.
It's all furries.
Yeah.
They're not all furries, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys are the furries, and this is a room
Yeah.
full of mounted furries.
Right. I mean, like, I'm not so much offended, but not comfortable.
Sure.
Basically, to Junem, I'm trying to convince him to start a zoo, not kill everything.
I know. It's usually.
But there's
when-
not like humanoid furries. It's all animal ones. You know, there's a clear difference between people and animals. Even though people,
Is
these
that
kind of
Aaron or is
worlds,
that you?
it's me telling
Okay.
you. There's, you know, a fine line. Like the
Sure.
animal-y people are still people. You know,
Yeah,
like
you've got. They're beasts on the
yeah,
wall, right?
yeah, exactly.
There's no pets on the walls, right?
No,
It's
this is all
beasts,
yeah,
like
beasts, game, yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
So this would not be stuff like if you are a vegan or a vegetarian, you'd be offended. But there's nothing up here.
Oh no,
that,
I like cow. I like cow.
right. So there's nothing that would be like, oh my god, it's a small child of this race. No, it's nothing like that.
Yeah. Well, I'd say maybe it's just me. This is not something that's come up between us. I'm not quite comfortable hunting
Yeah, you're in mine, but
hunting animals for sport like this.
Yes, that doesn't.
For
seem-
sustenance, for food, of course. That's the way one lives.
I will turn to our other two partners who have been fairly
Yeah.
quiet.
I agree with Gur's suggestion. I think a mold of his head should be sufficient, especially if it is such a rare beast.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of beating up an animal.
Well, I will leave if you can even find it. I will leave that decision to the four of you of what if you kill it or capture it, or I'll leave that up to all of you, but that is something that I desire and I would hold as I would be in large debt to all of you.
Is this thing even real?
Well, I'm
curious now. But...
go on long walks, and sometimes they can be for vast hours in the forest. I consider that kind of my place to unwind and de-stress from ruling a capital. And one of the paths that I normally frequent had a pile of white deer poop.
White Gur, you mean?
Yes. Wait,
Fuck you.
What?
That could also very much mean that it just is very low in certain acidic chemicals within it.
Yeah, maybe.
But then, the next day, I saw another pile. And the next day, another. Every day, I've been out there in different locations on that one game trail. There have been these piles of this white deer poo. And I don't know, but it would almost make me think it would come from a white deer. What do you think?
I think by that logic that your poop should be flesh-colored. Is your poop flesh-colored?
That's a fair point, but what else could it be? I mean, it must be real. It has to be.
It could be a white cat. using your same
Deer-sized
logic.
bird?
It's.
I'll tell you what.
It definitely is deer.
I'd be willing, and I won't speak for the others, I'd be willing to go take a look. But I
Yeah.
won't be a part of slaying it just for sport.
No, I don't think that's.
Well, I did pick up one of the pellets, and he'll kind of pull from his pocket. There'll be This kind of
You just had that in your
a
pocket?
satiny cloth. yeah.
Jesus.
And it'll kind of
That's crazy.
Who accepts with the
unfold the satin kind of thing, and you're gonna see this kind of yeah. There's this kind of somewhat hardened white deer poo pellet, and you'll just see his eyes just like he's
13's
holding.
gonna reach out
something
for
good.
I was gonna say, do you mind?
Absolutely, and he'll kind of extend his hand out for any of you guys to take it. Or look
13
at it.
picks it up and smells it.
It smells like deer poo, for sure. Exactly.
Is
what
there
you
like
He takes
does
a
it
little
look
nibble.
that different from
tastes
actual deer poop?
like deer poo.
So it looks like deer poop, it smells like deer poop, tastes like deer poop.
Yes.
13.
Oh,
My
can I roll an
fucking
insight?
goggles. Is it magical?
It is
And I'll hand it to
indeed.
Junem.
It's magic your poop at the very least.
There seems to be some kind of arcanic traces in it.
It's magical deer gur.
Magic deer poop. Okay.
All right, I'm going to take it and just take a good look at it and make a mental note because if we're gonna try and track this, it might help.
Junem, as you go to grab it, you got those big old Loxodon fingers. Or you can give me.
I'm not grabbing it with my
dexterity.
trunk.
Okay. So yeah, if you're going with the big, either give me a performance, or you could do like a sleight of hand-ish dexterous one.
But they do have humanoid hands.
Seriously?
They do. They have fingers.
We established
got
with
extra
Junem,
fat-
He's got
I've
the
got-
fat nubs.
Yeah,
Here,
they're
I'll
like
show you.
stubbies.
Let me show you how my sleight of hand goes.
As
7.
you go to grab it, it is mostly dry, but it's still a little bit wet. It is going to kind of, half of it will just kind of crumble, but the other half will just white smear all over your, your 2 digits. Just as you go to grab it from the cloth that they were so gingerly handling.
Oh no! How does the we'll pull keen smell? I'll take a good smell to make sure I get.
It's
Stop it! I
definitely
don't
gonna,
like poop.
Oh,
pick up the walk. Yeah.
it smells just like it looks.
Voxel is backing away. He's holding his nose. Jesus Christ, guys.
Normally deer poo is not that smelly, but this one is quite
Gur.
potent. Yeah, maybe the Arcana.
No,
Gur, come
no,
on.
no, Gur, no,
Come
Gur,
on.
no, Gur.
I'm gonna touch you. I'll
no,
do it.
Did you get the fuck away from me? I don't
Do
like
it.
poop.
Get rid of it. Do your thing.
Precipitation.
Okay, good.
Ugh.
13 takes a swallow of his mead, swishes it around his mouth, and spits it out.
Gur pops a hairball onto the ground.
And before you got rid of the smell, Ivan kind of folds his large, sausagey fingers kind of in half, and you, like both ends flipped over for his fingers are kind of just plugging in the nostrils until you get rid of the smell. Oh,
You had that in your pocket.
he actually touched it though. I had it in the cloth.
I mean, have you never got your own shit on your fingers before?
That's
mean,
going in the highlight reel. That is highlight reel.
That's a quote for the ages.
Thank you, Brian.
It doesn't happen every day, but I mean, worse things have happened. I mean,
Slip through the paper, you know. Look, there's some water down here to wash my hand.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Does Junem wipe with his trunk or his hands?
Please don't wipe with your trunk.
I'm sure I don't wipe with my trunk.
Thank you.
Oh, that's rule number 17 of Zombieland.
There's extra sensory in there.
Sean, I'd like to add this on the moments for.
Oh my god.
But
Whew.
with the intent at some point later, I'm trying to familiarize myself with it because we'll
With the
do
smell? The smell,
Yeah,
the taste, the touch, you got it down.
good.
Yeah.
I figured as much.
Yeah. You feel like part bloodhound at the moment. Well, that's escalated quite quickly, I believe.
I gotta say,
How
I've
do you guys-
never met anyone that kept a gur in their pocket.
Please stop referring to me as that. I hate poop.
Gur, you shouldn't say stuff like that about yourself.
You know, everybody poops.
The wall on you guys next.
Right. And you are not allowed to pass.
Good night, Northern.
Yeah. Oh, is he out? See you, Maker.
I almost think 13 could run through the wall.
I think actually legit 13 could probably make it through the wall. Junem might be able to make it through the wall. And if it
I
was
knew how to
against
work
us, me and fucking Voxa would be fucked.
There's only
me and Voxa would be fucked.
Only one way to find out. Stage 2.
We'll try sometime.
Starts now.
Yeah. Oh, no. See, the thing is, if I can cast nice level spells, there's no reason you can't cast nice level spells, Sean.
At the same time, I could just cast Etherealness and walk through it.
True.
And you can just teleport for free.
I cannot teleport past the wall.
No?
I can teleport above the wall. You have to be able to see.
I understand.
Teleport to the location.
Okay.
LOS.
But yes, I can continue to teleport all over the place. Actually, originally, my original plan when I asked if I could teleport and cast a spell at the same time, it's going to teleport and then drop the thing.
He's like Nightcrawler of X-Men. He has to see where he's going.
Nice.
All right. Don't you love it when you play D&D and you're like, this is older than that. They stole this from here.
Also, we played D&D. For the last 10 minutes, we talked about poop.
It's true.
So it's D&D.
And this is the quality streaming that you turn in for.
No, that's the best part about D&D.
35 people are sitting there listening to us talk about albino deer poo.
That's the best part of D&D is when you realize what you were just talking about.
All right, you know what? We're going to celebrate this moment. Everybody that is here, we're just going to give some points to everybody. 1,000 table tokens for everybody.
Tokens for everybody.
Add points to all viewers, 1,000.
Oh, I was thinking, you got to go with number 2, so it's got to be 2,000.
2,000? All right, we'll do another 1,000.
For the deuce.
Why not? 2,000.
It's a number 2.
The deuce.
The deuce I never want to drop.
Enjoy it, everyone. You just got your poo points. Thanks for sticking with us.
What has this come to?
All right, follow everybody. Ah, yes, the poo.
Yeah.
Did you want it back, Ivan? Is this like a sentimental thing, or is it
Feel free to keep it.
No, I don't want it.
I have another one over here. This is from his other pocket. You'll see him pull another satin piece.
Stop.
How much poop does this guy have?
I respected you before this.
John!
Ivan, I liked you as a person
give
before
this guy?
this.
I liked Ivan.
So, what do you say? Are you up for the challenge?
Is this like a kink for this guy? Jesus.
I'm up to investigate, Ivan. I'm sorry.
We can go take a look.
I'm up for looking after this thing.
Can I roll an insight check to see what exactly he's doing with his
Don't.
poop
You're
later?
gonna realize he's getting off.
You shouldn't ask questions or insight checks to things you're not prepared for the answer of. So, are you sure you want to?
I don't want to hear the words he got off to this.
I'm calling you out.
All right. I think this display of just smashed poo is going to have you two put off for you to really get a good
thank
job.
God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Sometimes less is more, my friend.
I could probably get higher, but I don't want to. Is this something that we were going to try and do today? Because if we wait a day, I could... there's magic I could practice up on.
I fear if it is here, we don't know how long it will stay here. So
I can get it today if we can find it. Not like legitimately. If we can find it today, I can capture it today.
Unless you all had previous plans for the rest of the evening.
Nope,
as far as I
actually
know,
still
they
have it.
won't be needed until tomorrow morning.
I mean, I can also cast Dominate Monster multiple times.
Insert bestiality joke here.
Ivan, you...
God!
I'm sorry, Voxel. It's just
We'll
gonna,
put that in
that's,
post
that's the rest of the
Somebody,
night, Voxel. That's the rest of the night. That's all that's
There's a
happening.
reason why Matt
Yeah,
took this.
apparently.
If we can find this beast tonight, I can capture it.
Yes, I think we can probably pull that off. Although no killing it.
No, never. No.
No.
Sorry. If we bring this back and you try to kill it, I will be crushing this house upon us.
Maybe don't threaten the city.
I'm not threatening. I'm informing.
Okay. That's morally ambiguous. Let's go with that.
Well, one hopes that you are unable to find it at this point. No, I wish you the best of luck. And if you have a map, any of you guys have a map? Well, yeah, sure, of course you have a map. You're adventurers. They'll kind of indicate where it is. Would be maybe like an hour and a half in the woods from here. He'll kind of indicate and kind of draw a very crude kind of game trail of the most likely route, and he'll kind of indicate where he found the little piles of the poo piles. Kind of guiding you. And we lost somebody.
We lost Brian.
Brian, where'd you go?
Ruh-roh.
Hey, Voxel, you and me, we're still in the same place.
Yeah.
Champions. I'm gonna kind of like grab the
However,
edge. And
Junem
like,
is now a
I'm
champ
still here.
talking to us.
Well, we don't know what's going on. We are about.
Lower yourself a little more, 13.
We are kind of at that point. So actually, this will probably be the best place to end. We normally play a little bit longer than this, but we're gonna go ahead and end because we are all cut off. So if you guys have any questions you want to throw at us real quick, go ahead and throw them in there. We'd love to hear from you. But while we do that, I will go ahead and let you guys know of everything. This is Total Tabletop Horseman Apocalypse. This is Season 2. We play on every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. We have Season 1, which is the same world, different players, different characters that are on Tuesday nights, same time. And on Sundays, we have Aegis Past, which is run by DM AJ and his players. Coming this Saturday, we have Magic with Day Spoon. So this is going to be his debut for the channel. So if you guys could all show up on Saturday to support him and check out what he has going on. Magic is super fun, and if you guys like this, we can admit Brian back in, but we'll go ahead and end anyway. You guys, yes.
If I may, if we had a show where you guys had D&D questions, would you or would you not want to ask those questions for that show? Let us know in the future.
Okay. Yeah, join the Discord, actually. That'd be a good way for you guys to...
Yeah, that'd be a perfect way for you to join that.
Get in there, let us know. We are trying to grow the channel to other stuff. So the Magic with Day Spoon is coming up. We have a world building stream that we're going to start doing, and hopefully some other stuff in the works, which aren't for sure yet, for more extra content coming in. Thanks for reconnecting, Brian, but we're go ahead and end it right here. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know in the chat as we kind of downplay everything. So, if you guys are new to the channel, please follow. It really helps the channel out a lot. It's just one click. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you guys want to be notified, you guys got to click the bell and let you know when we go live. If you want to support us by sharing bits or becoming a subscriber, there are benefits for you guys. All the stuff, details in the panels below, and it helps keep us going. So we really appreciate any of the love you guys can show us that way. We got a question from Spaz. Does Voxel enjoy dominating monsters / things?
Okay, Spaz.
Spaz,
I think,
right?
Yeah. I think.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the table.
Probably. It's more. It's almost always more out of like, he would rather do that than harm things. Like he would rather try to stop people from hurting his friends, especially, and stop whoever it is or whatever it is from getting hurt. And that's why he prefers using sort of mind controlling magics. Is his rationale, because if he can, stop a monster from getting hurt, he doesn't have to deal with the moral ambiguity of hurting something, I think. So yes, he does enjoy dominating monsters.
Fair enough.
What is Gur's issue with
Tonka? What is Gur's issue with poo? Yeah, Gur, what is your issue with poo?
In the very beginning of this, if you go back and watch our Season 0 campaign, Gur had no issue with poo.
except for Pooh is gross. As usual, Pooh is gross. However, Gur tried to explain his name to somebody once. Was the running joke. And now his name is associated with the number 2. So Gur doesn't like the fact that Pooh gets brought up because people usually associate it.
And if you ever have a poo where you gotta, you're taking a Gur. That is what we have dubbed.
If you like Gur, never refer to that. Just saying.
Spaz said, I see. It seems Voxel will be taking a lot of hits for the party then.
Actually, Spaz, I'd like to say that I still think that Gur's going to go down first.
I think that might just be because I have, like, how many hit points does Gur have?
122.
Okay, so I have almost 80 more hit points than you do.
You have more hit points than me, but Sean also wants to kill me more.
That's true. It is. I enjoy killing.
No. If you can convince Sean to kill you, go for it. But
I don't know.
Sean wants to kill me
Shadow
more.
just holds like perma aggro from me.
Yeah.
He can change his
That's
character. It could be another campaign. He will just guess who
Always.
I'm randomly attacking.
Matt, if you want to take that, go ahead and take it. I encourage you to take it from me.
Dilly dilly.
Pull that aggro, please.
I don't know if Voxel wants to take anything from Gur.
Awesome. Thanks for the follow. We really
Thank you
appreciate
so
it. We had a lot of
much.
people who joined in the table. We really appreciate it. Well, let's have this be the last question, and then we will end it. Why did Voxel not like the cat leader? Ooh.
So Voxel isn't a full Tabaxi. He's a half Tabaxi, half elf. And as a result, he wasn't very well liked in the Order, which is what the Tabaxi sort of civilization is called. So he didn't have a great childhood growing up there, and as a result, doesn't really like the Tabaxi leadership.
There's a lot of light racism in this world, and Tabaxis hold that true too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe a curse. Stop casting spell. I think things would be killing him less. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody for sticking with us. Hopefully, we see you guys next week. Don't forget to help support Dayspoon this weekend. But we're gonna sign off. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for joining us. Bye to my peoples.